You can listen to that next if you guys want.
Raccoon Dream? Shit.
Oh no!
Hey, you're gonna have to edit the fuck
We've been
out of
tapped! Yeah, baby! Yo, yo, Oh my god!
Oh my freaking god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's Skrillex! Oh my freaking god! It's
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Hello, everyone. that is now
Welcome back to another
That
episode.
was
Oh my freaking god!
that was our new complete theme song. We're doing that for every single episode.
Brought to us by
It's
Skrillex.
just something we thought we'd add.
By Skrillex himself.
Yeah, we just kept playing Skrillex on Tony's phone. That wasn't us.
Yeah.
Could you guess what we watched by that?
Probably.
Probably. I think they already have it. Every single
Paddington
one.
2.
There we go.
No, we watched Spring
Break.
Spring Break, bitch.
We watched Spring Breakers.
Spring Breakers.
A24 production by Harmony. By Harmony, I forgot his last name. Harmony Wiener. Harmony Wiener.
Harmony Wiener.
Anthony Weiner's brother directed this movie.
And guess what, people? He made an amazing fucking movie!
So good.
So good.
James Franco. Vagina sludging. Serena Hotel Motel Holiday Inn. Gomez. Who else is in this fucking movie?
Selena Gomez is in this movie. Gucci man. Gucci
Man.
Is this a lit podcast? Because that's how fucking lit this fucking movie is. That's how lit this is.
Oh my god! It's so...
Oh my freaking god! It's Skrillex!
This is...
Man, we're high energy today. Yeah!
I'm sorry, but that movie, man, that movie got the energy.
This has not been a conversation.
We've just been yelling.
We're just making noises. It's like a radio show.
It's
just random noises.
It's like in radio transitions.
We were
Is that what-
all three of us were human soundboards for what felt like 30 minutes.
It felt like too long. It's only been 3 minutes.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I read it backwards.
Read what backwards?
You read
30.
the milliseconds first?
You know.
And it's just, you can't even, what were you reading? Because I can't even fucking grab a number on
70.
this.
I meant like
90,
30.
1D.
Like 3 or
Oh,
3.
like you were reading it
Yeah.
dyslexically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was reading like a dyslexic person.
Hey, it happens to all of us.
Did everyone hear that?
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Did you read that right? Oh.
Ooh, 40 minutes already.
Well.
Didn't read it right.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously though. This
Great
movie's so
movie.
fucking good.
Yes.
Great movie. I hated it when I first watched it back in
This is
2012.
like this is like a vibe if it was just made into a movie.
If you took one vibration and
It's just a
stretched it out
vibe,
for an
just a
hour and half.
vibe, just a feeling, an aesthetic. That's just that. This entire movie.
Also,
it's
the
just a
comedy was
vibe.
pretty fucking good.
And
too. It was
it's a
very
comedy
funny
too.
movie.
It's a vibe comedy.
It's a vibe comedy.
Hypersexual, so don't watch it with
Hypersexual
your...
vibe comedy.
Don't watch it with like a
Boom!
significant other.
This is
or
like
something.
American Pie. It's
If I had
crazy.
to describe this movie in 3 words, it's hypersexual vibe comedy.
There you go, dude. That was good. That was pretty accurate.
If someone asked me to describe Josh, I say, in 3 words, I say, oh, well, yeah, okay. Let's see. Hypersexual vibe comedy.
Is that what
Does that sound
That
awesome?
unlocking any doors for you?
Yeah, the cinematography is fucking amazing.
This was a
And those
beautiful
cinnamon
movie.
pussies, too.
Woo!
Yeah, no.
The money
They
made
were
the
popping
pussies.
it out. The money made the pussies wet.
The money made
Made
the
the pussies wet. That's a quote, okay? From the movie. We're not
yeah.
making that
We're
up.
not perverts.
We're not pigs, okay?
We're not perverts. We didn't expect nudity in this film.
This movie had ass, it had class, and it had Mr. Franco himself, the man with mass. So he was slinging guns and banging Huns this whole movie.
Wow.
That's what he was doing.
That was good.
He was. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on right now.
He absolutely
And he was
did do
fighting nuns. I thought that was
that.
weird.
Yeah.
Leave the nuns out of it, man.
You're
Selena
right. This
Gomez
isn't the
was playing
town.
Nuns, probably though. Yeah, this ain't the town. This is the town. This is Miami, probably.
This is the town after hours.
We just saw the town.
Yeah.
Did you change your screen so that it never goes dark?
No.
Why isn't it going dark?
Calm down. I
like it when it.
it's
And why
random.
isn't this going
Yeah,
dark?
no, the bigger question is why isn't that going dark?
I'm guessing you when
The
you.
keys are not in the car, so please
But,
don't
like,
blame it on the keys.
Did you
Twist
turn
the-
it all
twist the
the-
knob.
did you
Twist
turn
the
it all
knob
the
on
way?
What
No,
knob?
twist the knob on the handle.
Oh, for the.
For the
Like the
lights?
lights?
Yeah, but turn
Maybe.
it all the way. Maybe
the
try
left?
that. Oh no, towards yourself. No.
Towards myself.
What
You
was
mean
that?
Pull it?
What was that?
Yeah, what?
Ooh.
What is that?
I think it's some sort of light.
Turn it off. Why?
Ah!
Let me get in
I
here.
can't read
Let me
the
get
app-
in here.
I
Let
can't
me get in
read
here.
Oh, the screen went dark.
Good. Well, that's one of the two
Oh,
problems.
it didn't.
I mean, we could just
the
lock
blanket
it.
covered it. The blanket covered it, and you said it went dark.
I mean, what is going on with this?
I have no clue.
Why is the battery on? How is the battery on?
I'm guessing you didn't turn it off all the way. That's the only.
Is that possible when the keys
Yeah.
are out of the car?
It has to be. Turn it all
No,
the
you're
way.
turning it on. Other way. Why are you turning it on? What the fuck?
So we can turn it all the way off.
Zero...
All the way to the left?
Yeah.
Isn't that the only way you can take the keys out?
Yes.
So then I had to have done that before.
Oh, turn
No,
the
you
brights
did it
off.
right. I'm saying
have the
great.
brights on.
There's no way that it would still be on.
Yeah. Okay, then
There
we're
we
in
go.
agreement.
It's going out.
We're in agreement. I'm saying Greg's
I think the
crazy.
clock is always. No way.
No, it's not. Remember we were in pitch blackness before?
Oh yeah.
Was it the same car?
Yes. Oh. Is
No,
it?
That's not going up.
Oh. No. Oh.
How is the radio still on?
How about this? I'm gonna pause because this is very boring.
Dude, before it gets too dark to see anything.
All right.
Okay, we calmed down a little bit.
We
calmed
relaxed.
down, we
We
relaxed.
took a lap. It's now
We
5
smoked a
o'clock
J.
in the morning.
Oh man.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning. This movie made me horny. So much ass, dude.
Ooh, yeah.
This is the most rated R nude film I have ever fucking seen.
Well, yeah, like we were saying, it's a very sexual movie.
It's not rated R as in gore. It's rated R as in
And
nude. Nuda. N-U-D-E. Nuda.
Nuda. Nudeah.
Nude. Nude.
Nuda. This is a
Nuda.
nuda.
Nuda. Yeah, very sexual, but
Worth it.
not worth it. But it was for...
No,
It was
yeah, I
for
wouldn't
the
say.
vibe.
I don't know if it's
It
completely
was
worth
for
it.
the aesthetic. It was for the whole...
They did it for the
It was
aesthetic.
good. Oh man, there's so much. I feel like we're all scatterbrained. You need to focus on
Yeah,
one thing
okay.
for a second.
Let's just go. Let's just start from the beginning of the fucking movie. Let's start from the beginning of the fucking movie.
Okay.
All right.
Because there's not
what
much
was-
plot,
what
so
was
it's gonna
the-
Well,
be pretty easy.
not
to
the very
ram through.
beginning, because if we do that, we'll go back and just go in the.
Oh yeah.
That was the very beginning.
Okay, since that's what it opened with.
Hey, I thought we were doing enough with the sound.
Greg!
What the fuck are you singing, Mamma Mia?
I wanted to do an
Greg
opera
can't even
version.
fucking help himself.
I wanted,
the DJ.
I
for
was
them.
curious what an opera version of that song would sound like, and I had
You
to
were
try it
wrong.
out.
All right, I'm sorry.
I was wrong about how curious I was?
No, I'm sorry. That's not what I was saying.
Since
but
it
I'm so
started with
sorry.
Skrillex, let's talk about the music on this.
Oh, yeah, good.
Very, very good. Skrillex just took a lot of his
Great
songs
music.
and just remixed the fuck out of them for the movie, and it fit with the scenes.
Till it was
fucking
unrecognizable.
perfectly. Yeah.
And when James Franco was playing the piano and singing.
That was great.
And Skrillex layered like a lot of other wubs and woobs and zoobs and stuff like throughout the movie and other scenes, and not just his songs. But
Yeah,
he did a great job.
He's not a fucking schmuck, people. Okay?
Yeah,
He
he's not
has
gonna
talent.
just remix a
Agreed.
song. He's gonna make shit fit for the movie itself. Make it for the movie. Cause you know why? Cause it's Skrillex, bitch.
So people are so stupid just because he doesn't have a fucking, I don't know, saxophone in his hand. People think he's like a talentless hack, but
No,
he's
because
not.
guess what? He's
You
making
know,
some
in those
symphonies.
computers, I bet you fucking idiots can't do that shit that he does.
Oh,
You can't
that's
read the
true.
screens. You can't do that.
Yeah, so guess
This dude
what?
gets pussy from reading screens.
Take your saxophone and stuff it up your ass.
Yeah, well, yeah. Why don't you see? Why don't you?
This dude basically
learn how
is
to use
looking
a
at a
keyboard.
Kindle for a living, and he's getting ass
And
because
he's
of it.
making music off of a Kindle.
Skrillex had Ellie Goulding.
He had
Where
her.
are you? Where have you been, huh? That's cute of
Oh, with a
Skrillex to
Kindle.
throw a shout out in this movie.
Shout out.
Power
that was so
couple.
beautiful.
That's what I'm talking about.
Don't worry, babe. You win
Ellie
the
Goulding,
credits.
Electro Queen. Skrillex, Electro King. That's what I'm talking about. Again, we're getting off track. Yeah, the
Yes.
score and the soundtrack, fucking
So
fantastic.
good.
I think that along with the cinematography
Yeah,
and
I
the
think
visuals,
next we gotta talk
create
about how
the
pretty
vibe.
that movie was.
It creates the strongest fucking vibe imaginable.
You know
Oh
what?
my
Yeah,
God. It
this
comes
movie
full
was
circles.
really visually, when you think about it, this movie was pure beauty in terms
Aesthetics
of
off
like
the charts.
the shots. There was beautiful sunsets, there was beautiful neon lights, but also the cast was also beautiful. Except for James
Oh,
Franco,
yeah.
they made him look really weird. In this
No, I
movie.
think
Disgusting.
James Franco was still sexy as Alien.
No.
Yeah, those cornrows.
Yeah, baby.
Those cornrows.
Those
They
cornrows.
did because he's an attractive man. They did a good job of making him look
Like a
rat.
grody white
Yeah.
trash.
No, no, seriously, throughout the when they were sitting in that park bench and
Yeah.
he was just smiling with those grills, I'm like, this dude's such a fucking rat.
Yeah, dude, he's a rat.
He also
He's as rat as
he
you
was
can get.
he was hilarious and ridiculous, but he felt very real. Like I could see.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
There's
did a
Felt
good
like a
definitely guys
rapper,
like
yeah.
him around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's not just some.
Not at all.
He was best performance. Like
Best performance in the movie for sure.
And
Yeah.
I think James Franco's easily best performance. Holy moly!
What else? Oh,
okay.
that's a good.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
actually,
a good thing to raise up.
I would have to think about. I can't really.
I wasn't think. Tommy Wiseau was really good.
I haven't seen that movie,
that was
so
really good.
I can't judge that.
Okay, that's tough.
I really
actually.
like him in Pineapple Express.
Yeah, that's
He's
a good
so-
role.
He's
Yeah.
great in that.
Oh, he's such a
But-
good stoner, but at the same time, he is like an amazing, just like rapper, like
Mhm.
whatever he was supposed to be.
Alien.
Alien,
He's
yeah.
not from this world.
He had so many quotables.
Yeah.
Oh my
Ooh.
god. Seriously, I think the entire dialogue of this movie could just be framed and fucking put in a Hall of Fame somewhere.
Yeah, a lot of T-shirts you could make from this movie. I
Oh,
feel.
yeah.
Because like so much of this dialogue is just
Could you imagine with the quotes and then like some
Yes.
aesthetic from the background is like
Yeah.
the actual shirt
Ooh, yeah.
material?
Oh my god.
Dude, you could make some dope ass shirts from this movie.
dope ass merch for this movie.
There could
oh my
could
God.
be. We could look it up
We
later.
should look it up later.
We should get some Spring Breakers merch.
Yeah.
I would love that. I
And
would
then wear
that
it on
all
spring
the
break.
time.
Hey! They did sell the ski mask.
I don't want the ski mask.
No.
I don't want the ski mask. That's so hack. That's so fucking hack. I want a shirt.
Yeah, I want a shirt.
I want a shirt that says, I love penis. With a heart around it. Off a notebook
That's the
paper.
best thing
I
you've ever
was
said.
just
I want a
thinking,
shirt that says I love.
I was just thinking what kind of shirt I would want, and oh my god, that's perfect.
I'll get spring break bitches with a dick on it.
I like that.
And like the
Just to be
shirt
different.
background's like notebook paper. How cute would that be?
That's hilarious. That's an ugly shirt.
That'd be so stupid.
That's an awful looking shirt. It just looks, the crap. I think it's a great shirt without anything written on it. It just looks like notebook paper.
Notebook paper.
Just the lines all around it. That would look so bad. That would be the dumbest looking shirt.
Ah, you need to go fuck yourself for a minute, man, because I'm thinking about... What else am I thinking about? What else was good in this movie?
A
Why
lot.
did you tell me to go fuck myself?
Just fuck you, Greg.
Because you're talking. Sorry.
No, because you were talking shit about the shirt that I thought was the best shirt.
Oh.
I heart penis.
I love
you know,
penis.
I love
Oh, yeah.
penis. I want penis heart.
I want
you know.
penis heart. What does that mean?
That's the Kingdom Hearts
That's what
sequel.
she wrote, dude.
No, she didn't. She didn't say,
She
I
said-
want penis heart.
She said she wrote I want penis and then put a heart around it.
I think it was
you
I
can
love
fact
penis.
And she didn't put that. You can fact check me, Tony.
You can fact
You can fact check me. I remember.
It was I want penis.
I want penis with the heart around it. I'm like, okay, that's weird. I don't know
I
why she was right.
disagree, but I don't even know how to fact check that.
I don't. You
Watch the movie again.
Watch
Yeah.
the movie.
Just
I
do
can
it.
watch it. I
I
can
guess
do
I'll
it right
go
now.
freeze frame, but there's no way I can like find that information online. What did Vanessa Hudgens write in her notebook in scene 4 of Spring Breakers?
She said, I
Alright.
want penis with the heart around
I want
it.
penis with a
I'm pretty sure it was I
heart.
love penis.
It was, I want penis with the heart around it.
Get out of here.
Anywho, we talked about that for way too long.
So, yeah.
Vanessa Hudgens' best line in the movie, she was making fun of deaf people.
Oh my god.
It was kind of crazy. I'm not even gonna do it. It was just
Okay,
gonna be
but let's just give them
Yeah.
a brief rundown.
I don't
of
wanna-
what, let's just give them a brief rundown of what the
Of what that
movie-
impression
No,
is.
what the movie even
how
is.
have we not talked about? Yeah, we should do
This
that. at the
must be
beginning.
real
This is
fucking
crazy.
confusing. So basically, it's not gonna take long.
Yeah,
But
I
so
know.
the movie starts out focusing on Selena Gomez, who's just this little church girl, but she doesn't give a fuck about the church, and she just wants to like be free and just like find herself and express herself and stuff and go on spring break with her friends. And her friends are fucking, I don't even know.
Psychos.
Fucking crazy, just freaks, man. Absolute fucking freaks.
You gotta see him, brother. Oh my gosh.
Like, they are fucking crazy.
These girls go against God.
This girl
They go
against
against
God.
everything about
And
yeah,
they go
God, yeah.
hard against the Lord.
Yeah,
They don't fuck around.
yeah,
Except for when they fucking with Alien.
yeah. Okay, we're getting out of ourselves. But yeah, they're really bad and they need money to go on spring break to Florida. All of them together. But the thing is, they don't have enough money.
Okay, what are you doing?
I like this a lot. Keep going.
That really honed me in. Like, I was kind of not listening,
Oh.
and then you like put that emotion in there, and then I was like, okay, I'm in it now.
Wow,
See,
yeah,
that's
I
the
felt
point.
yeah, you perfectly
Fuck yeah,
described
okay,
how I
we're
felt
getting
too.
off track here.
All right, keep going.
They didn't have
Money.
enough money, and so her psycho friends decide, oh, let's just go rob a
Chicky Mart.
Chick-fil-A.
They called it a chicken
And
shack. Called it chicken shack.
so they walk into the
Chicken shack,
to
baby.
the
We're gonna
Chick-fil-A,
rob it.
and they
call it fucking chicken shack.
okay, they walk into the chicken shack,
There you go. That's
and
right.
they robbed every person there, and
the
then
women, the children.
give me your money.
Money, motherfucker! Get on your fucking knees! Get on your fucking knees, motherfucker!
That's pretty good.
Ding,
That's-
ding, ding.
Fucking knees! Pop!
Pop, pop, pop. All right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there was a lot of that.
Here's my money,
And then
please.
they regrouped and they had enough money to go on spring break, but Selena Gomez was
Spring
like,
break.
holy
What have
fucking
you done?
shit. Holy fucking shit. You guys just robbed
No, she wasn't
a
that.
chicken
She didn't care that
shack.
much.
She still thought it was bad. She wasn't
She
like
thought it was naughty, yeah.
she was more excited that she can go on spring break finally and
ding.
get
you
out of
didn't
the
care,
hellhole.
did you? You didn't care.
So they get there and they're just having the best time,
It looked
family.
fun.
It did look fun.
It didn't
And
look
Selena-
wholesome, but it looked fine. Like, it
No, I
wasn't,
thought it was
wasn't
wholesome.
dirty.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, they were like snorting coke off assholes. It wasn't
I thought that was pretty fucking wholesome.
I mean, it was innocent.
Tony, you're on a roll.
Nobody was getting harmed, but it wasn't
Yeah.
wholesome.
Yeah.
They
But
were
there,
snorting coke on assholes.
But it was-
That's not wholesome.
but there was wholesome moments sprinkled in, like, when they're riding the scooters and it's like nighttime and they're just
Yeah.
having a fun time.
Oh,
like
and the sunset
the
and the pier.
hallways and the shit and the, oh my
Fuck,
god.
Some of
Don't get me started on
the hallways was ridiculous. They were
There's
doing that
the-
shit
okay,
forever.
This entire group had such good
hallways
chemistry.
forever.
Yeah,
They
that's a
had
good
really
point.
good
yeah.
chemistry. Like, you could just believe that, like, they just, like,
Yeah, They
gal
just seemed like a
pals
good
and they
group.
just love each other.
Yeah, I
and
believe that
stuff,
they were
you
a
know?
friend group.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
Yeah,
they
they
definitely
did a really good job
seemed
of
like
it.
they all got along behind the scenes, and that
Exactly.
really helped out.
And so everything was going good. They were partying. They were just living it the fuck up. And then they go to an Alien concert. And shit just gets
Whoa.
fucking crazy from here for them. because they go to the Alien concert, they're having a good ass fucking time, and then they go to another party, and then they get busted by the cops. For what reason? Probably just for the drugs
Yeah, it
and
was
then the
just drugs.
alcohol
Mhm.
and all that stuff. And the court decided that they were just gonna have to pay the fines and the penalties and stuff.
And they're in
But
their
guess
bikinis.
what? They only had enough money to last this spring
I had
break,
that to
and
every
they don't
scene.
have that. They don't have any more money, you know. And then so the two white twins, they were hanging
You haven't
out.
mentioned them yet, so describe who they are.
They were at this party with them.
Well, what do they like to do?
that they got Shut the fuck up, Greg.
No, that's a genuine question.
They like double penetration.
Yes. I
And,
was getting to that.
Oh.
But I was gonna wait till they got out of the courthouse.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah. So the guys that they were partying with, they call over Alien. Ooh.
What?
They call over
Alien?
Alien. They were like, hey, let these girls out. Give them the money. Bust
Yeah, because
them
they're
out.
aliens boys.
These are aliens, boys. Yeah. And they were like, these girls are worth your while, you know. And so Alien did it, and he instantly was, you know,
Fell in
digging
love.
them. But Selena at this point she was really grateful that she got out of jail, but she's just really freaked out that they even got arrested in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're hanging out with this rapper guy that they don't know with a bunch of guns. What?
What the hell?
And Selena's just freaking out, you know?
She's
and then they
losing
go
it.
to this, I don't know, a rat hole? I don't know what it was.
Yeah, that's it.
And-
a rat.
Oh yeah, that's a rat hole.
And
I don't know, like a rat hole?
she's just getting, like, touched up and, like, you know, looked at and,
Yeah,
like,
oh,
Yeah, it
those-
was
out and it was
most
rapey
uncomfortable part of the movie.
Oh, my
Mhm.
God. And she's getting so scared and she's just so done with, especially after getting arrested, and she just wants
So
to go
she
home.
stands up to that rat.
All the rat.
Rabbit?
She doesn't stand up to anyone. She just starts
She stands
crying.
up to what's his name, fucking Alien. She's like, "Hey, I'm uncomfortable with this," and then he's like, "Baby, you ain't gotta be uncomfortable when you're with me. I'll keep you safe."
And he's basically just squeezing her cheeks like a grandma
And-
through the
Yeah,
rest of the
he
And
movie.
grabs
she-
her face so much.
I felt so bad. I feel so
Yeah,
bad
dude, it was
for Selena
sad.
this, like, the entire time that she, like, since she
They
got
had like
arrested.
one good part. Yeah.
Since she got arrested, like, I felt so bad for her throughout that.
Yeah.
And, so Selena leaves because she just can't handle it, you know, it makes sense. But, you know, her friends are fucking crazy. They're fucking freaks. And they hang out with this rapper guy.
Put your tongues back in your mouth, guys. Keep it cool, okay?
Oh my God. And, so they're hanging out, they're partying and stuff. And this is when you're introduced to Gucci Mane. Who is, Alien's friend who he has
Best
beef
friend.
his
Best
best friend, yeah, that he has
friend.
beef with. And now these girls are just his, like, I don't know, henchmen?
They're his bitches.
They're his bitches, basically.
They're his bitches.
And these
they
bi-
made that very clear.
And these girls just love him because it's like they have, like, you know, he has the money and they can just party
These bad
and just
bitches
have the
love being
best
bitches.
time. And they don't have to worry about a thing. They don't have to worry about college, fuck, all that. Because these girls just don't give a shit about anything, it seems like.
They don't care about grades.
They don't care
They
about
don't.
grades. They just want to have a good time. They just want spring break
Is
forever.
that okay with you?
They just want spring break forever.
Not everyone has to care about grades, okay? Jesus fucking Christ.
And these girls sure as hell don't.
This movie shows a mirror to society.
And a mirror that you all need to take a deep look into.
Okay, well, okay, we're getting out of ourselves. We're getting out of ourselves.
I'm right where I want to be.
But yeah. The rest of the movie is just
I'm never early.
this feud between James Franco and Gucci Mane.
Which is not what you described that to me. That's a great summary of a. If you said that summary of a movie, I'd be like, "What the fuck? What is this movie?"
Another girl gets shot in the crossfire between James Franco and Gucci Mane. At this
One
point,
little
this
chickie
freak,
got shot in the arm.
and at this point, this girl,
That little chickie went back to the farm.
because like
That'd be so
after
good out of
actually
context.
feeling harm, that's what it took for her to finally realize, like, dude, this is not what life is about. Life is not about partying. Like, I can't be doing this. Like, I could have just fucking died. So she leaves. But the other two sociopath, Vanessa Hudgens and whatever her other name is, blonde chick, they still stay and they are fucking with aliens so hard. They love aliens.
Quite literally.
They will die for
That pool
aliens.
scene
That was
pretty
crazy.
They
cool.
give him money. They give him. I mean,
They don't give him
no,
money.
sorry. He gives them money.
Yeah,
he
baby.
gives them power, and
Yeah,
they
baby.
loved it.
They loved it, baby.
Because that's all they care about.
Oh, so good.
So Alien's just preparing for his standoff with Gucci Mane, and these girls finally are. I don't know. I can only assume that they're bored. I feel like they just got bored with
I think
Alien
they're
or
just
something.
wet. Oh wait, what are you talking about?
What do you
No.
mean?
Okay, so like
He died.
no,
I
I
don't
don't
know
know that. But like how they make a call to their parents saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna come back home." I feel like
Yeah.
they just got bored with the Alien, and they
Oh,
were,
I thought that like in case we die.
That's kind of what
thing.
I was thinking. It was like we might die tonight. Because
Yeah.
they both like were like, oh, we love you so much. We love
no,
you.
but they were saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna go back to school. Like like I'm gonna do better. Like I want."
Well,
to be a
I
better
think it's a
person.
combination of both because they were like, because I think no matter what
Okay,
happened,
okay.
they were gonna go home.
Uh-huh.
But I think also they were like pretty aware we could totally die tonight, so we should like call our parents and tell them that we love them before, just in case.
Okay.
Because they were also kind of like telling them what they want to hear.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, I'm gonna be good now. Because these girls have been bad bitches from the start. This is not. They didn't become bad during this movie.
That's true.
They've been naughty since before we've been watching them. If you know
But
what
the
I mean.
thing is, like, I feel like
Tony
they never.
took off his shirt.
But the thing about that is, like, them calling their parents and all that, they never. They don't really focus on like how much like I love you, like like
No,
all
they
this.
say they did.
They might have, but like they focus more on like what they're gonna do, like what they're gonna do to be better and what they're gonna do to like progress and stuff. And I thought that was weird. And if they were just like scared that like they might die tomorrow or anything, they never expressed any fear. Like I felt like I never saw them like be like, holy shit, like I have a gun, like I'm gonna go kill. Like they never felt that.
No, but
So
they're
that's
not
why I
dumb
felt like
though. Like I think like they weren't scared. I don't think they were scared.
Okay, cool.
I don't,
They're
think-
just
I
aware
don't
of,
think
like-
they had any second thoughts. I don't think they were like, we shouldn't do this.
Okay,
This is
okay,
bad.
cool, yes, yeah.
But I think they were like I think they thought maybe they could die, but they kind of just didn't like. It didn't really affect them that much. I think they were just like wanted to like say to their parents like we love you. I'm gonna be good from now on. Because also it's like.
I don't know. I just think that's weird. Like, why would they do that? Like, why would you focus so much on?
Why would you tell your
what
parents you love them if you think you're
No,
gonna die?
no. That I thought. No, what?
Whoa.
No, that's fine. Like, I think
Whoa.
that's like if it was that, then it would make complete sense. But when they just start talking so much about what they're gonna do in the future, it doesn't make sense to me. Like how it's like a send off. It didn't seem like a send off.
Well,
It
it wasn't
seemed
like a
like-
suicide note. I don't
it
think they
seemed-
wanted to like. I don't think they wanted their parents to catch. I don't think they wanted their parents to think that they thought that they were gonna die. I think they wanted to keep that fact pretty hidden.
But then why even say all that? To me, what I got was this was like the final showdown, with Gucci Mane, and like they're about to go do this, and like they were gonna go do it, and like it just felt like they were just done. Like they were just like, oh, I'm ready to go back home. It seemed like, oh, I had my fun here. Like everyone's going back home. Like starting back school. Like I'm ready to go back. It kind of felt like that, maybe.
I think that is what it is.
Oh, you think that too?
I think it's that also.
Okay.
It's not why they called their parents or why they behaved the way they did in general. What's the question?
Oh,
here?
this is giving me a
Holy
headache.
shit. Now I'm getting like confusing.
Because
Okay, one
I
step
think
at a time,
I think
one
we
step.
agree with their motives that like they just like that night before they go to attack Gucci Mane, they
Yes.
decide that like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna fuck shit up. We had our fun spring break. We partied, we shot people, we sucked guns,
Yeah.
we did all this stuff that we love doing. But now, we gotta tighten up. This is adult
Mm-hmm.
life. We gotta tighten up. So I'm gonna do this. This is our grand finale. This is our big bang, and then we're gonna go home.
Yes, that's what
So
I
I
think
believe
too.
that, but I think they called their parent. Like, why would they call their parents to like tell them? Like, I think they were calling their parents to be like because they knew that like they saw their friend get shot. They know that like the danger in this situation is real. They know that shit can go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're calling their parents to like tell them like because they have had the kind of a change of heart. That, like, hey, we're gonna be better now. So I think they're calling their parents because they want to express that to them because they want their parents to know that
Yeah.
in case they do die. They don't want to die like and have their parents, maybe like, see on the news that these
Okay.
bitches died in a gunfight and think like, oh my god, my daughters were just pure evil.
Yeah.
I think maybe they want them to know like, okay, like, I am having this change of heart. I love you guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to be home tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, we're okay. Fair point. Yes, we're in agreement completely.
Shake hands.
There's no shaking
You
hands.
know that's
we weren't in
impossible in
we
this-
weren't in a disagreement.
No, I just mean physically. There's no way we can shake hands right now. I can't see anything.
We're all
My
tied
eyes
to
have
a
been
wall.
scared the shit out of me, dude. Holy shit!
What?
Josh just palmed my face.
Oh, jeez.
I felt like Selena Gomez and you were James Franco.
I misunderstood. I thought the idea of you tied to a wall terrified you so much. You couldn't bear to think about it. Oh, dude, that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah,
The hypothetical.
but yeah, so we're in agreement that like they do realize like their fun is over, like they had their fun and they're ready to go back home. But like
Yes, sir.
it's also a mix of like the reason for the phone
Yes, sir.
call. It's very much so because like they they might die and like they just want to, their friend just got shot. They just want to let their parents know.
Yes, sir.
So yes, completely
Yes,
makes
sir.
sense. So yeah, the showdown
Yeah, we
happens,
agree.
and at this point, I felt like the leading up to the showdown, I thought it was really cool how like just Alien, how scared he
yeah,
was and
yeah,
how vulnerable
yeah.
he made himself.
Yeah, the
Was-
facade
He made
melted
himself
away.
feel invincible.
Yes.
Like his entire life, he felt like he was just like invincible. Like this guy with so much power, so much
Just
money,
overcompensating.
and
He's got rooms of shit.
Look at my shit! Look at my shit! He said that 50 times. Look at my shit! Sorry.
I got rooms of this
This shit!
I got rooms of shit.
Oh, that was another great scene. Every piece of dialogue he said.
Every-
was
I got
great.
shorts of every color.
That's so great.
What was the perfume?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That was
I don't know. It was like Armani or something. It's got like a blue sky, I got a
Double
white
square.
sky.
Yeah.
I mixed this shit.
I'll make like shit.
oh my shit.
Oh,
But yeah, so when he was actually vulnerable, it's just crazy because it's like he actually like gives a shit for once.
Yeah, he's not just a caricature of,
yeah.
of a wigger.
And it's like,
That's a good title.
and I feel like,
Can't look enough a wigger.
even the girls don't even get.
No,
that.
they never have that.
The
They're-
girls
they are-
never get a vulnerable moment.
They are pure archetypes.
They are completely careless the entire time.
They're terrifying.
And they get away with it all. That's the most incredible part about it. They're completely careless, and usually
that movie literally ends with them driving off into the sunset. In the
aside
Lambo.
from Selena and aside from the other girl, they never
Yeah, they
feel
were very
care.
vulnerable.
They're just careless the entire time. But Selena, like, it took her being in a situation to have a reality check. It took the other girl for her to be in physical harm to have just like that reality check and actually care about
Well,
her
Selena
life.
was having a reality check even before the Frank. She was having the reality check when the girls were going buck wild on Serena's mouth, like being like, "Get on the fucking ground! Like this is what we did to rob the chicken shack." Get
But
on
I
your
think
knees."
even
and then
that-
Selena was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you guys?"
Yeah, but like I think even that she just skimmed past because it's like she was still, partying the
I
next
think
day
it
and all that.
affected her.
Affected,
Yeah.
I'll agree.
Obviously-
Yes,
obviously
It's
yes.
part of
not
the reason
enough.
why she left.
Obviously not enough to like at that point be like, "Guys, I'm leaving." Like that would be
True,
ridiculous.
true.
But she was definitely like shook.
It was all
Yeah,
adding
she-
up to like
she
something.
was.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
she was essentially like the light of this movie.
Yeah,
I
she was
mean,
the only one that
she
I
was
really
the one
cared
that's
for.
like,
Yeah, it was
you
the
know,
only good person.
Yeah, she was the one
Yeah.
that you could relate to the most in this situation. You know,
Definitely.
Yeah.
So that was her role. So it just made sense for her to like, just when shit went wrong, like, she left. But whatever. Yeah. So these other two girls, they never have this vulnerable moment because they
They're
never,
not vulnerable ever.
because they don't give a shit. And they'll continue to not give a shit, and they get away with everything. So they'll just keep not giving a shit, and so they're yeah.
Taking it back to Selena, I liked how when she left, I was expecting like from the beginning, like expecting like, oh, they're gonna turn, like she's gonna turn bad, You know, that's
Yeah,
where
no,
it's
that's
that's
how it
Selena.
happens.
yeah, that's where it seemed like it was going. I was like,
Yeah.
that's not as
Yeah.
interesting. It's been done before.
Because, like, that's what they kept
Because they set her
warning
up as
her,
such a good
remember?
person. Yeah.
All the people
Oh, yeah,
in the
yeah,
neighborhood and stuff, they were like, oh, you better watch those girls.
And it was
Oh,
you
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
expect her
yeah.
to be in out of a good chunk of the movie because she's set up as like the main character and then she's gone for a good chunk of the rest of the movie, which is like I like that. It was very
Yeah, it was
and it
cool.
made sense. It was like when she left, I was like, oh, she's gonna have like last minute second thoughts and go back for some stupid reason.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
but it's like
Yeah, they
the way
completely
it's set up
planned.
is like she clearly like there's no way she would enjoy that. Like you know.
And I'm glad, like,
Mm-hmm.
because, like, I wanted them to take it to the extreme with it of just being, like, completely careless and absorbed
And
by
that's
that
what I'm saying.
lifestyle.
In the friend group, Selena's the dead weight.
And
like,
she-
she's
and,
the
like,
one holding them back. from
having
going
Selena,
absolutely ape
like,
shit.
and
Uh-huh.
even though Selena was a protagonist, having her stick till the end of that just doesn't
wouldn't
make
have
sense.
worked.
It's either going to hold back the depth that you can go in that direction, or it's just not going to fit.
It would've
with
been
Could
too
you
Selena
forced
in
if
that
she
Could you
went
imagine if Selena was around when they're facing off against Gucci Mane?
Yeah.
No, like,
Like
it would
she would
make
be like,
no sense.
"What? Like this is fucking crazy."
Yeah.
And it's crazy because it's like the movie's so ridiculous and it knows how ridiculous it is, but it still tries to be realistic in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah,
you know,
it
what
does respect
characters
some
would.
boundaries. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Because, like, no. Did the ridiculousness ever take you guys out of the movie?
No, I mean we kind of
At-
talked about this.
I
At
felt
the-
like it just kind of fit with it. It never, like, completely took me
At
out.
the beginning, it was kind of jarring, but
Yeah,
you quickly
yeah.
got used to
You
it.
quickly got, yeah.
Like at once, like the Notebook scene, I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Uh-huh.
But then eventually, it got to the point where I was like, "Oh, this is." It just felt.
Yeah, it was.
got used to it.
Yeah, I don't know. how
I
to
think it takes a
describe
while.
it. It
Yeah,
was
it's like a first. It's
weird-
kind of like a shock because this.
Okay, all I gotta say is this is a one-of-a-kind movie. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
very unique.
very
There is
odd
no
movie.
movie that I don't know, that just does this. Oh my god.
So such weird lines.
The dialogue is
The dialogue was so crazy.
so very hypersexual, very like
So I was like, "What are they
profane
gonna
and-
say?" You know, it was always exciting, like because
Yeah,
every line was.
they're edgy. I'll give them that.
They're edgy and it works. It never felt forced.
Yeah, they just felt like vulgar college girls.
Yeah.
Very. Yeah, it was kind of
Like
very
obviously it was
provocative.
taken to like a caricature-esque like level.
Yeah.
But like that's the point of the movie.
And also, what like some girls do, like kind of talk like that. Like it's not
Yeah.
like so insane that it's like okay.
And it's not
come
like
on.
every sentence too.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not just like these like
Like they have sweet moments where they're like comforting each other and
Yeah.
shit. Like it's
Yeah.
not like they're always just like, yeah, whatever, let's suck it. Although they do talk about that a lot.
They do.
Yeah, this movie just felt very like not like just the total opposite of just like minimal, just very like maximal with just everything. Like the lights and just like
Yeah, it was an
like
overload.
the characters themselves are like, they're like personas. They're like
Or maybe it was the right load.
caricatures almost. And it's like,
It was the right load.
what do you mean right load?
I called it an overload, but I think it was the right load.
Oh.
It was the load I needed.
No, yeah, no, it was the load I needed too. But...
Yeah, I mean, you know. We
Oh,
all
you guys
needed a
want to hear
little
fun
love.
fact?
Sure.
I
Yes,
looked
please.
into the movie more before this, and so the background of the movie is like the director, like the writer Harmony.
Mm-hmm.
He just wanted to make a sensory like a sensory movie. That's all he wanted to make. Like just a, like exactly what like I've been saying, like a vibe. Like he just wanted like a feeling, and that's it. He just wanted like a movie of just feeling, like how like the movie feels, like
Well,
when
I
you
think
just
he
watch
should
it.
feel proud because I think he did that. But
Exactly, isn't that
I think
crazy?
he also exceeded his expectations. I think he did more than that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there's a lot of movies like that where, it gets really boring after a
Yeah,
while.
I agree. Like it's beautiful to watch, but it's like if that's it, then it's
Mhm.
kind of.
And that's
but
the
yeah,
thing-
he did way more. He
Like
went above
Blade
and
Runner.
beyond.
And
That
that's
was his goal.
the thing about like the vibe, or like the thing in with art or like music or like movies or any sort of medium. The thing with like just a vibe is like usually for people like a vibe is not like enough. Like it's not like something like a piece of work has to have like substance and a vibe in order for it to be like deep or like be able to like be taken seriously. Because
Yeah.
like a vibe just feels like a motif. it just feels like a sample of, you know, something that could be. But the thing is, like, a vibe just by itself can be, like, really, really great. A vibe can just, if you just take it for what it is and not, like, you know, overthink the simplicity of it, like, a vibe can just be a really nice feeling. And that's what this movie was. Like, the plot was really, really simple, and the characters and the development is almost non-existent for most of them. But the feeling that you get while just, like, watching the movie with the cinematography, the music, and just, like, the themes that it was trying to get across, it just feels really, really good.
But you know what
the
I think
vibe
is the
so
saving
fucking
grace
strong.
of this movie is
Go
that
ahead.
I think you're right. I think it's got a strong vibe, strong, like, you know, like the color and like, but also just like the dialogue's like so ridiculous. And then I think, yeah, it's kind of like an overload.
Aesthetic overload.
Everything's like,
Aesthetic overload.
yeah, everything's like super saturated and overloaded. And so I think what was like really genius of what they did, I don't know if they did it on purpose or not, I'm assuming they did, that really like carries the movie is that like they like also like super saturate and like over dramatize the dialogue to the point where
Yes.
it's really fucking funny. And so like the comedy mixes
Yes.
it, like the comedy and the way it looks are, I mean, they're kind of similar because they're both just like super like over the top, like
Yes.
this over
Maximal,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, you're right, maximal like overload. And so they like kind of fit together. And it really makes them, because it's like, yeah, it's got this visual beautiful vibe, but then it's also very funny throughout. So I think that's really what makes the movie. You're right. Yeah, the plot's like, it's fine. The characters, obviously, no development really. But I think, yeah, just the visuals and the comedy and the James Franco acting is enough. And the soundtrack, obviously.
And I
And
think,
the score.
and the themes, I think the themes also really keep this movie in line too, from not just being like a
They
fuck
also
fest
did,
of
like-
just a random shit.
They also
Yeah.
did a good job of like, yeah, you're right, like having a theme as like a good backbone to like support the movie,
Exactly.
but not focusing in too much on the theme where it like takes away from the rest of the movie, you know?
And the flow of it.
Yeah,
it's
like
not
they
trying to
could've
shove a
easily-
message down your throat.
Yeah, they could have easily done that, and then
Yeah.
like they would have like ruined the whole vibe.
There's no
They just
on the
do it
nose
with the
dialogue
visuals.
that regarding the theme either.
Yeah,
you
they
know?
just like
So,
had just enough theme to like, yeah, like give it some support, make it structured, so it's not just like tits and ass everywhere. But yeah, they did a great job with it.
And like,
really.
I love the way they like just the format of the narrative and the way it was edited, because it's like they would kind of like let's say
Talking about the time jumping back and
like
forth.
the yeah like
They
the
did that all the
time,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
that was
pretty
really
cool.
unique.
I
I've
thought
never
that
seen
was
that before.
really unique. Yeah,
Yeah, how would I talk about that yet? That was crazy.
like
That was-
there would
yeah,
be
that
there
was
would
really
be a
trippy.
scene, there would be like, you know, a situation or like a conversation that would happen, but they would skip like, I don't know, 5 minutes like forward,
Yeah,
or
like,
and then
decently
3
far
minutes
into the
backwards.
future. Yeah, like, they
decently-
would go kind of far
and they'll
at some
give you
points.
like bits, and you kind of put it all together by the end of the scene.
Yeah.
And it felt
And I
so
thought that
natural.
was brilliant. I fucking loved
Yeah,
that.
that was really cool. Yeah,
Like
yeah, that was
I
fun.
didn't
was
really
fun.
notice it until you like once you said it. I was like, oh yeah, they
Uh-huh.
did do that.
Yeah.
Like it just felt like so like it didn't feel jarring at all. Like it just completely
and
like
that
fit.
along with just like the visuals, dude, it's just a mind fuck. Like it was
Yeah,
just a
wow.
total.
Yeah, and it was
it's
like-
a vibe. Dude.
It was
It's a
also really
vibe.
cool about like keeping it ominous too, because yeah, like there was that one part where they're, yeah, I don't know like what's going on in the scene, but they like flash forward a little bit, and then, yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's James Franco's bloody hand on the piano, and you're like,
Yeah,
what
and
the
I'm like,
fuck
wait,
happened?
yeah, how's his hand bloody?
And they don't show it
you,
till later,
and
yeah,
and then
but-
by the end you kind of,
That's
then
cool.
you finally figure out
Yeah, they
what.
just, it was great.
This movie's very well crafted. Holy crap!
Yeah,
and there is. I don't know if I would even say like there is any filler to this movie. Like I think some of the Gucci Mane stuff in the like that's the one flaw I have with this movie is I thought that the Gucci Mane and James Franco feud could have been done a little bit smoother to where you can believe that they had this deep, you know, not even deep. They had this like friendship and it got broken and now it's like this gang war type situation. You never really felt like there was much stakes or like, you know, like some shit was going to go down and you're supposed to really care about it. And I felt like they could have done that a little bit better, but I
Yeah.
agree that like
Yeah, see, I disagree.
there isn't
Well-
there's not that much time, and I get it. Like what else could they have done?
I-
Yes, I get that, but like I think that I felt like that was the only part that I was bored with in this movie. Everything
can
else I
agree
felt
with
like
that,
flowed seamlessly, except that one part, and I gotta kind of point it
I
out.
also thought part of that had to do with Gucci Mane's performance. Like
I didn't think it was bad.
I have mixed thoughts about it because in parts I really liked it, and in parts, because I think part of the reason like that whole his performance, you know, it wasn't good enough to demonstrate like that they had this history and stuff,
Okay,
you know?
okay.
Like,
Okay,
to
true,
really
good
bring
point.
that out.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if it was it was like an actual actor, like, I feel like it
Yeah.
would come across more like that.
Yeah.
But it,
Because
yeah,
Gucci Mane was only like his purpose was just to like say a couple lines
Uh-huh.
here and there.
and he,
I get what you're saying.
but at the
yeah.
same time, we had some great moments.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so and he definitely looked like a realistic like guy.
And
you know?
yeah, the thing is, like, Gucci Mane's authentic. This was back
Uh-huh.
in 2012. This is before
Yes.
he even, like, went to jail. And, like, you know how he got out back, when was it, 2016?
Mm-hmm.
We were still in high school then. Like, he came out and he was, like, you know, as popular as he is now. Like, back in 2012, he was still, like, pretty underground for the most part.
Mhm.
So,
That's what I thought.
like, that's why, like, I felt like Gucci Mane was good for the role because he's just so authentic.
Yeah, that's why.
He
That's
is
what
like
worked
a
about him.
true, like, you know, OG, like, so it made sense for, you know,
He was definitely
that role.
intimidating.
Uh-huh, exactly.
So that part he got down. It's just when it gets to like, yeah, the personal kind
Yeah,
of.
so I see what you're saying. Gucci Mane's performance, yeah, I guess it could have been better.
But
to
yeah, it's-
display
but
that.
it-
But Tony,
it's-
what were you saying about why you disagree?
Yeah, I just don't like. I think the movie was like a good length and everything, and I guess if they like made the
Yeah,
connection,
there was no fat. I'm gonna say it.
if
There's
they
no
made
fat.
the connection like deeper and you know like the stakes were higher and more dramatic and more suspenseful, without adding any time, obviously I think that would have been great.
Yeah.
But I think if they like added more just like scenes of them like
Yes,
going back and
yeah.
forth, I just don't think it's worth it. Like I don't see what. Like I got
You're
everything I
right.
needed to know. I don't think that like they could have really added anything
Yeah,
that great for me. I
and
just don't.
I just thought of this now. You just saying that. And also, if they do that, if they do extend that relationship out, I think it kind of deviates and like
I agree.
goes
Yeah, it's like
away
there's too
from the
many things
theme.
going on.
It
Yeah.
goes away from the theme because like the theme is the backbone, right? So it's like when you start deviating from that, it starts to feel like pointless. I feel like
Yeah, like,
that
yeah.
would have just made the movie
Exactly.
even
They-
fattier.
They have, yeah, you're right. They have the theme, like we were saying, the theme's like the amount of backbone, and then like Gucci Mane's part is really just like, yeah, they do a good job of like adding just enough shit to like
Yeah.
keep everything like structured and compact.
Yeah,
Like they
yeah.
add Gucci Mane, all all he is just like a way for the story to develop a little
Yes.
more,
Yeah.
a reason for like these
That's
girls
true.
plot
to go,
device.
yeah, a way for these girls to go a lot more crazy. Like,
Yes.
really, it's not about like the relationship between him and James Franco. That's not why he's in there. It's not to develop this interpersonal relationship. He's just sort of to like drive the story along forward. So it's like, okay, like he shoots a girl. Okay, that's crazy. This girl has got to leave. And then like the two psycho girls, like,
Yeah.
all right, well, okay, let's go shoot this guy. Like it needs to like up the stakes somehow. And he's
Yeah.
kinda, they put him in there just enough for that to happen, but not
Yeah.
too much where it's like, what's
Yeah.
going on? This is too much.
Fair, very fair point.
All I
agree.
would say, I definitely do not extend it, but just like the scene when they're interacting in like the dressing room, I guess. Just
Yeah.
have that, make that more,
Club.
make
Yeah.
that more like just make that more like suspenseful, 'cause it
meaty, just
felt-
more juicy. you
Yeah,
know?
don't have to extend it.
agree with
Just
that.
it just felt a little odd. I didn't feel he didn't feel threatening in that scene. I don't know. It just felt like he was just kind of annoyed
No,
with
and
him.
it doesn't even have to be like threat. Just some tension between
Yeah.
the two characters.
That's
you know?
yeah. That's all I thought. That was just kind of like underwhelming, and then I was like, oh, he's actually like he
Yeah, because
really
it's like
wants to
those are
kill
the
him.
only scenes where I feel like
Yeah.
are just kind of pointless. Like every
And,
scene, even like the dumb ones, like where there's just like nothing going on or they're just partying and stuff. Like that still felt meaningful because it just I don't know. It still like had like some feeling to it, and I felt like in these scenes when they're just like exchanging these dialogue and there is no tension, it
'Cause,
makes
like,
the scene not as good.
'Cause-
So. But there was only a couple of those scenes, so I'm not gonna knock that movie that hard, especially after Tony made the point that he was only there to serve a role.
Yeah,
and
that's really
adding
when it
any
comes
more
down
would
to
have
it.
made it worse. So, yeah, for sure.
But
Yeah, hour 30 is exactly where this movie should have been.
Yeah, it felt
That's another
really
thing
nice
about
pace.
like
Pacing was great.
yeah, like
Never bored. Never like confused that things were happening too fast either.
with music, for example, like a vibe can only take like a song so far. If a song is just about the vibe, and if it's like a 2 minutes or like 2.5 minutes, Like, you can do that. Like it's quick. It's to the gets to the point, and it's enjoyable in that format.
Yeah.
But like if you extend that same vibe out to be like 4 minutes. Exactly, it's a snoozer. And this movie is so much because it doesn't have like a strong plot and like strong like characters and stuff like that. Making it any longer would have been detriment to this movie. So keeping it at 1:30 was perfect.
I agree.
Agreed. What was you guys' favorite scene?
Oh, dude, I don't even know. There's so many.
Either the scene where where James Franco's playing the piano and singing about the chickies and how he's got to kill his best friend. Really love that. Or also the scene where he's playing the piano and they're singing the Britney Spears song.
That's mine.
And they're robbing
Okay, that one,
people in
that
slow
might be
motion. Just,
Yeah.
so good.
I thought the best directing, though, this was my favorite scene, but the way they did the chicken market robbery.
That's what you're gonna say, dude.
so
Yes,
clever.
dude.
That
Okay,
was so
that's in the
well
top
done.
three.
Yes.
That's in the
I've never
top
seen
fucking
anything
three.
like that before, where it's
That felt so
They
A24.
show what's going
Yeah.
on in the inside, like through the
That
outside.
was great.
Oh my
I know how
God.
she's driving around and it goes from room to room.
It really,
Yeah,
it
you
really,
see
it
pieces,
really
parts.
puts you there. It felt like I was like literally there, just watching
and it feels so
happen.
shocking. Like when you first see the guy in the window, you don't. It's just even though they're gonna rob him, it still comes as a surprise when they show up in the window
and put a
that
gun
guy-
at his neck.
Yeah,
Oh
it just
my
felt.
God.
It's still because you don't. No, I thought it'd be closed or something. Like I thought. I did not know.
Or
there'd
they're
be,
just gonna be like, put the money in the bag. But they
Yeah.
just go fucking wild.
They get
Yeah.
a sledgehammer to wreck everything and
Yeah.
incite. I'm telling you, these girls are sociopaths, dude. They wanted to
Yeah.
literally incite fear in these people by breaking everything that they possibly
They were
could.
psych-
That's, I
Psychos.
mean, yeah.
So it's very believable that they would be successful in this because they
Yeah.
were just so intimidating.
And like, that's why and only people who are literally like caricatures would be able to go to the levels that these girls went to,
Especially the end.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like you
They're
had to
going
make
Rambo
them
on these gang
literal
members
sociopaths.
completely.
Otherwise, you would not have
like
gone
the
to the
end
extent
of-
that it did.
Like there's this Arnold Schwarzenegger movie Commando, and it was the ending of that movie was actually very similar to this.
Really?
Yeah, where he just goes to the base of a guy's and just has all these ammunition and just fucking mows them all down.
Yeah, these two girls take down an entire
10
gang.
gangsters? I like a lot.
literally an entire gang that's just in this gated mansion.
This
and it's
gated
not like they're
cul-de-sac.
It's not like they're
They
holed
walked
up
in-
waiting for people
Nope.
peeking out of the corner. They're just walking through it out
They
the open,
walked
just
in the front door, bopped every single person in the area, including Gucci Mane,
They left his bitches alive.
and that's it. They left without a scratch. Nothing.
Yeah. Nothing, I say.
Nothing. But yeah, top three. Okay, it was definitely I'm saying my top three scenes.
Oh.
And in no order. I don't know what order they would be in. But yeah, the piano scene when they're singing the Britney Spears song, when they were driving by, when they were banging and robbing the place, and the other one, there was one more. Oh yeah, when I really liked this one. I felt like this was the most wholesome part of the whole movie. Was after they got there and they were partying and stuff, and Selena's kind of narrating, over what's going on. It's just them riding around in their scooters and them on that beach with that beautiful sunset shot and everything. And she's just talking about how she wishes this was forever, and how great this is, and how free she feels, and all. I really like that. I felt like that was the most wholesome part of the entire movie. So I really enjoyed that because there was a lot of good scenes there. So yeah.
And a lot of those scenes really gave me nostalgia. It really
That's what I'm saying. The vibe's so strong.
Mm-hmm.
The vibe is so strong. It really makes you feel without even doing too much.
Yeah, there's a lot of scenes that just feel kind of comfy,
Mm-hmm.
But then there's a lot of scenes that there's the most uncomfortable
You
shit.
wanna fuck this pussy? You ain't never fucking this pussy.
Oh, that was like, oh,
I was like,
Yeah,
what
that
is-
was all
What
weird.
is going on here? This is
Yeah,
crazy.
that
can
was-
I join? Hey, wait,
was-
can I be a part of this?
Table for two.
Your table for two? Yeah, boys, baby.
That was weird because it's like she was like drinking with them, and she was just like.
And were
all
they
over
drinking?
them.
Because they poured every single. They were not drinking. They were
Poured
just
every
pouring
drop down
everything
her
out.
lower back.
They were pouring drinks on each other, and she was just all over, and then she's like,
Oh my
"You're not
god!
getting in
If some
this
guy had a lighter,
You're
they would
not
all
getting
burn
in
to a
here."
crisp immediately.
Oh.
Any little amount of flame, and they
That
would
was the hottest
be
scene in the
engulfed.
movie.
Yeah, they need a lighter because it's already pretty hot.
Jesus Christ, man.
What?
That's so stupid.
No, I like
What you
that.
just said, I hated it.
Hey,
I
come
loved
on!
it.
You liked it deep down.
No, I didn't. What are you doing?
Trying to pat you.
You did.
I would like.
You're right.
I would like to know
You're
what
right.
happened to Selena after she went home.
I don't give a
Yes,
fuck.
winter break.
Oh, that's the sequel. Yeah.
Spring Breakers 2 Winter Break. It's later in the year.
Spring Breakers 2 Winter Break.
That's what they should have called it.
Winter break forever.
Winter Break forever.
Winter
I'm
Break
alien
for
and I'm
a
not
little
dead.
while.
That'd be a cozy movie. They're robbing people in Alaska. It's basically Fargo.
Oh, is that what happens in Fargo? They rob people?
No, they don't rob anyone. It's like a whole thing.
What is it?
A guy he needs money and I know he hires people to kidnap his wife. I haven't seen it forever. It's a really good movie.
Isn't there a show? There's a
Yeah,
movie and
the
a show?
show's the first season's kind of a remake of the movie, but it's kind of different. And then it turns into an anthology series.
It's
every
fucking
season-
stupid
Isn't that the
as
study
shit.
of insects?
What?
Anthro.
What's anthology?
No,
It's like-
isn't anthropology the study of
fossils.
humans?
People.
Yeah, humans.
Paleontology's fossils.
Paleontology's fossils. What's
Arachnidology.
No, what-
Spiders.
Anthology is just like a different story,
Arachnidology.
like a bunch of different stories. Basically.
No, I know what it is, Greg.
No, I
what
was
is
asking-
insects?
yeah, I was
what's,
asking
what's
what it is.
insects? Actually, I'm really curious. Now.
Bug science. I think.
It's like orthology.
No, it's
Orthodontist?
not ortho. Yeah, I was thinking orthodontist. No.
All right.
Can someone fact check, please?
I'll look it up. It's gonna hit me. I feel like once I see it, I feel like it's gonna.
No, I'm not gonna get it. I really don't know it. If you don't know it,
Dude, you're on your bank.
If you don't know,
loading.
if you don't know it in 30 seconds, you don't know it.
Huh? I don't think that's true.
If you don't know it in 30 seconds, you don't know it.
Entomology.
Entomology. There we go. Ant people.
Ant.
That's how you remember it.
Ent. No, it's ent.
Oh shit. Well, think of
You're
it as
enunciating.
ant, and you're good.
Think
A
of
little-
think of
what-
ant and then change it to ant and then you got it.
You got it. You got it.
Perfect. Oh my god, you guys hear their I think WB Studios wants to do this, but they want to make
Warner
it
Brothers
Brothers?
Studios.
Yeah, I don't know why I did
Was it really
WB.
that hard to say Warner Brothers?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking. I don't know why I said WB.
Studios.
You're trying something out.
I don't know.
That's cool.
I don't know why I did.
I don't think
But
I've ever heard anyone say WB Studios.
I don't know. Yeah, I really.
I can't remember the last
I cannot
time
tell you
everyone's
why
called
I
it
did that.
WB.
It just sometimes you just say stuff and you're like, what?
That's fair.
Wasn't there a
That's fair.
WB channel?
Whatever, dude.
There
what were
was.
you saying, Greg?
Go ahead.
I watched Sonic.
Greg,
X
Greg,
Sonic.
Greg.
Wait, you saw Santa? You saw
Oh my
Sonic?
fucking god!
No,
Now we're
no,
off.
no. Here, they want to make a Joker 2. And it's like, all right,
Okay.
kidding me?
Starring.
Well, that's the thing. There's rumors saying Joaquin and the
He's
director
not gonna
are
be
down
on.
for it, but I don't believe it. And it just makes them such hypocrites.
Who?
Like the director and Joaquin Phoenix.
No. Okay, calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down.
You're the one yelling.
I'm saying if this is true, if it's true, it makes them hypocrites because they were all like
Okay.
anti-franchise and anti like.
Okay, this is what they said. They were they were asked if they wanted to do a sequel. They said they never planned on it. They weren't gonna plan on it. If the script is good though, and if the director's on, and if they read through the script and they think it's worthy of making into a sequel, then they will consider it. That even then, it's not even set in stone. So
I just can't imagine that being good though.
Exactly, and that's why
people couldn't imagine the airplane before it came out, but it happened, and now it's here to stay.
Okay.
Are you talking about Airplane the movie?
No, I'm talking about the invention.
And it's here to stay.
I think you're talking about the movie.
It's not going anywhere. Not on my watch.
How brave. Yes.
Airplane
Yeah, I mean
Driver.
anything can be good. It just doesn't seem like, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't blame the director, is what I'm saying, because I feel like their intentions
I
were
don't
pretty
blame the
pure.
director
Okay.
because he made Due Date, and I love that movie.
I gotta
And he
rewatch
made The
that.
Hangover.
Yeah, but Due Date's even better.
I watched Due
Isn't
Date
there
a
a
lot
dog
more
in
back
there
then.
and they're in a car?
Yeah, the dog's probably the weakest link, but
Oh, really?
yeah, but the movie's very good.
Okay.
The dog's just
Is
like
RDJ the strongest?
Actually, yeah, probably. I think
Uh-huh.
RDJ's even better than Zach Galifianakis, honestly. Just he's RDJ's a very good straight man in that movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's straight. Oh, okay, yeah. That's
He's
what I
like
figured.
angry,
Yeah.
and Zach
yeah.
Galifianakis
Yeah, that's what I
is
figured.
very himself.
I feel like I've seen a trailer or something where they're in a desert or some
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
dirty
very.
place.
It is desert.
And he's just
Yeah.
screaming at him. And,
Yeah.
So I figured.
Yeah, RDJ's good at that.
Where'd you watch that? Was it on anything like?
You can pick it, Greg, if you want.
Uh,
Exactly.
There's
so don't
one
say that.
scene-
Well, comedies aren't good for this.
Yeah,
The
there's one.
This is a
scene-
comedy, and this was one of the
This
best
is
movies
very
we've
different.
seen
This has
for
got
me.
like a. This is. We're not just being like that was funny. That was funny. This is very.
I
different
was dying
comedy.
to.
No, but I mean,
was
like
literally laughing so fucking hard.
what we're talking about. Like it's not like that scene was
Oh,
fun. Like,
yeah. Okay, I see
It's
what
a very
you're saying.
funny
Yeah,
movie, but it's just this one is very. This isn't a traditional comedy.
Dude, there's
at
like
all.
one scene in Due Date that almost makes me cry sometimes.
Yeah. Really?
Is it
Yeah.
Dad's Ashes?
That's the scene.
I
Greg,
gotta-
you're spoiling it. You
Zach
asshole.
Galifianakis is just he does a very good job of acting in that scene.
I think he's great. Oh my god, he's grown on me so much, and I've never even seen The Hangover.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I've seen The Hangover, but I've seen The Hangover, but I don't remember a damn thing from it. But
Yeah, I like the movie. I think
I especially don't remember Zach Galifianakis for sure.
Yeah. He's great. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's very funny, but he's also very talented at just being sad.
Yeah, like
and-
why is that the role he's known for? I feel like he's so forgettable in that.
in The Hangover?
Yeah.
No, he's kind of like
he
the
kind of
star.
steals the show.
I
Yeah.
feel like Andy and
no,
Bradley Cooper.
They're good, but they're not really.
I feel like they
The
stuck
main-
out to me
Yeah,
way
nobody has
more.
gone as Bradley Cooper from The Hangover for Halloween.
Yeah, there's no
People go-
Bradley Cooper
People have
impersonators
went as
on
Zach
you know.
Galifianakis.
Yeah, that baby shirt with baby
I must
Carlos.
have just missed the Hangover
What are you talking
wave
about?
completely.
You
I
missed
was
pop
like,
What are
culture,
you talking
bro.
about, Greg? The
Wait, what?
thing, the baby Carlos, the holding. What's the called when you got the baby on your chest?
Wait,
It's
what?
like a kangaroo strap hanging around. What's it called when you have a baby strapped into
I
your
have
don't
chest?
know.
no
Why are you
idea
being
what
so
either
aggressive
person
right
is
now?
talking about right now.
Those things that hold babies.
Oh,
Oh,
He wore it in the movie.
You're
You know
right.
what I'm
You're right.
talking
You're
about?
right. You're
Yeah,
right.
I don't
you're
know
right,
what
you're
it's
right. I do
called.
remember that. That was
Well,
a
you
costume.
didn't know what it was. Yeah.
That was a costume.
Yeah.
no, I agree that was a costume.
Well, you didn't.
No, I'm saying.
What? Yes,
I'm
I
saying,
did. What
no,
are you
no,
talking
he
about?
was. He was.
Yes, I was.
I'm saying
Oh
I
my
don't
fucking
remember
God.
a
I'm
Zach
gonna choke both of
Galifianakis
you.
costume.
You're being a weirdo.
And now I'm saying I do remember it. I don't give a shit about The Hangover. okay?
Yeah, you hate The Hangover. Man.
I don't hate it. I just think it's whatever.
I think you're whatever.
Wish-
That's why it's so
I hope you're
forgettable.
hangover.
That's why I forgot.
What did you say, Greg?
Hungover.
I hope you're hangover.
I hope you're spring breakers. How you feel about that?
feel real
Confused,
good.
I guess.
Okay, let's wrap up Spring Breakers. Oh my
No.
god.
Oh,
I felt like
no. Say the plot again. Come on.
I felt like
Money!
Please.
I felt like we had a really hard time getting our feelings of this movie out.
I love
I felt
it.
like by
I
the
love
end
it so much.
I felt like by the end we figured it out, but
Oh yeah, it
It
was
was
hard to
rough.
describe. It was hard to put in words.
this
for a
was
while.
very rough.
This movie started out.
because it's a vibe, people. You just gotta watch it and hope to catch it. That's
Use
it.
your words
That's it.
later. Don't use your words in the beginning. Just feel it.
Just
for a
watch
minute.
it, feel it, and then you can try and describe
Trust
it.
me, you'll remember it. You don't
You'll
need to take
remember it.
notes.
Please don't feel like you have to take notes.
But you can though. You're open
I guess,
to it.
yeah.
You
know,
took
if
notes,
they want.
didn't you? Didn't you take notes last
Oh
movie?
shit! I did and didn't. It was just in the dark, you know, trying to open the phone. It just doesn't work. It's hard to.
Dude, a phone is lit up for you to type.
But Greg's phone's the one we're recording on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, like it's awkward.
Yeah.
I can't just casually look down on it, you know.
Mhm.
But back to this. Yeah, I say watching this when it started out, it was like a 7, like good, and then it turned like the more it went on, I was
Yeah,
like, oh, a
I
high 7, and then
really
now it's
enjoyed
just
this,
it's a
dude.
high 8. I think this movie
really,
was
really
Yeah, I'm
good.
great.
The more I think about it, I was
8.5.
never bored,
Yeah.
dude. I
High
had
8
such a
for
good
me.
time.
Mm-hmm.
I am giving it a mid to high 8, but I'm gonna stick with mid 8 for now because
That's also
I've only
where I'm at.
absorbed this once, so I'm not gonna.
This is a strong
I've seen it
8.
vaguely once, so and one time I really got it. So
First
yeah.
time I watched it, I hated it.
First
I
time I
just
watched it, I
had no
really liked
interest.
it,
I don't
but
know why.
Yeah, it was back when it came out.
I just thought it was
so
fun.
I get it.
I just thought it was fun.
This is
And
this is all
it
the
is fun.
rage
It's
because of the
very
Disney
fun.
girls going bad.
It is Disney Girls Gone Bad. They went very, very bad.
Sorry.
Hell yeah, dude.
Damn, dude, I did not expect this movie to be this good. What the fuck?
Good.
No, I liked it.
Damn.
Good movie is good.
I want to watch it again, dude. I want to watch it again.
Like now?
No, not now. I want to wait
Watch this movie forever.
like a couple of years, you know? Like 5 years, maybe.
That's
No,
a
I'm
while.
kidding.
Put it on your
That's
calendar.
ridiculous.
No,
That's silly.
I'll watch it in a while. I'll watch it in a while.
You're gonna watch this next week, brother.
Dude, we should watch it in spring break. Spring break forever.
That might be a good way to kick off the holiday.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
like- This is my favorite Easter movie by far.
I'm gonna save it for then. So yeah, not a couple of years, a couple months.
Couple minutes for me. See you guys later. Yeah, good.
Damn.
Great.
A24 mad props, dude.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, so A24 is
God.
back to only making one shitty movie now because this one was great.
you repeat what that
Mississippi
movie is?
Grind, we're
Mississippi
looking
Grind,
at
there you go.
you.
Oh, it sounds like a grind to watch that movie from what you
It
told
is,
us.
yeah. It felt like work. Only I didn't get paid. What? What? Fuck that movie and fuck you. Whatever. The whole cast.
Ryan.
No, I wasn't thinking of Ryan Reynolds. I was thinking of the other guy. But fuck Ryan Reynolds too. I don't give a shit.
Ooh. Hey,
Come
Ryan
at me,
Reynolds,
Ryan.
be in better movies. Deadpool, you're good, but come on, add some more to the table.
Yeah. What else have you done that's good?
Oh, I played Deadpool again in Hobbs and Shaw.
He was in Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, he was basically Deadpool. He was,
basically
like an
Deadpool,
FBI
yeah.
agent, but he was literally
God.
he was straight up playing
forgettable.
Deadpool.
By the end,
It was
I
just
did.
Deadpool with the lines weren't as good. Like
Christ.
he made the same kind of
I almost forgot
references.
that he was even in the movie.
He was
It
terrible in
So forgettable. That entire movie's forgettable.
Yeah, I was thinking about.
Oh my God, that's what he was in. He was in the okay. He was in Deadpool. That was good. He was also in
Wolverine Origins.
No, I think
Deadpool?
Good movies he's been in.
Are you only Deadpool?
He's been in. Shut the fuck up. He's been in Deadpool, and then he was in R.I.P.D.
Oh, that looked terrible.
Dude, that movie slapped.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's like he dies, but then he goes to heaven, and he's the police for heaven.
You're kidding.
No,
Well, you
dude,
actually thought you liked it?
yeah, it was pretty good.
I heard it was terrible.
Dude, that movie was like legit.
No, shut up.
It was really good.
No way.
Yes, it was, dude.
That looked so bad.
Well, you didn't see it. I saw it. And so
I can't
I'm
tell if
telling
you're
Greg, you might
fucking
be
with
jerking
me.
your dick right now,
Yeah.
and I feel like he is.
I'm
You-
not fucking with you.
I don't.
You can't
believe
see
it.
his face, so you can't tell. But
yeah,
I know he's fucking.
Oh
with you.
yeah, no way. I'm
I
not
can't
buying
see his
it.
face, and I
Shut
know
the
he's
hell
fucking
up.
with you.
R.I.P.D. That's such a dumb. That's just the Men in Black with ghosts.
Seriously, that's a corny.
Just straight up Men in Black, just with ghouls and goblins. Are you kidding me, Ryan? Stick to Van Wilder.
honestly, I don't know. Oh god, he sucks at movies, man.
Ooh, oh, Detective Pikachu, guys.
Yeah, so he sucks at movies.
Terrible casting.
I
Get
didn't see the
Danny
movie, but
DeVito.
I saw the.
Get Joe Pesci.
Okay, I think Ryan Reynolds is a good actor.
Get Martin Scorsese to direct
I think Ryan
the movie.
Reynolds is a good actor. I think he just wants. I think he cares more about
He
the
wants-
money.
I-
He'd rather do a role and just I don't know pump something out than
Yeah, he does love money.
I
mean,
he just likes
oh,
money, dude.
Ryan, you care about the money and you don't care about the project.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know. He got the first Deadpool movie made. Like, he fought for that.
Yeah, but that's literally
gives a
one
shit,
out
Greg?
of, what, 30 movies he's done that suck
Yeah,
balls?
who gives a shit?
He liked one movie.
Huh?
I don't get why you're defending him so much.
Sorry. I just said he didn't care about money and didn't care about the project.
You're saying he
And-
oh god.
I said he cared about
grossing
one
me out.
project, and you guys are livid right now. I don't get it. You guys need to relax. He's a
I'm
great
just
actor.
saying,
though. I
I'm
love
just-
him so
I'm
much.
just- there are actors though who like play a balance of just like doing shit for money and doing shit that they like, really give a shit about. I think Scarlett Johansson's someone that's really good at that. Cause she does those like Marvel movies, and then she's like doing Under the Skin and shit, and all that other shit.
For some reason, a lot of
Look at all my shit.
a lot of the older actors do that too, which it's like
Yeah.
weird because they don't have to.
Yeah.
Because it's like Robert De Niro.
Yeah,
he's
he's a
great and
weird
stuff,
one.
but he's also in some really dumb shit.
Yeah.
It's like Dirty Grandpa. Why'd you have to do that?
Yeah.
Dude, you got Taxi Driver money.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like why? Like that? It's just he's just doing a lot of weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he just wants the spotlight.
Yeah. Also, much more with Al Pacino though. Holy shit.
Yeah, no, he's fucking
He's in
weird.
some real dog
He's
shit.
the most like critically acclaimed actor that I've like ever seen who's done like such just the most
Yeah,
shitty movies.
he's been in some.
No one else
amazing-
with that kind of acclaim has made shittier movies.
He was in The fucking Godfather, and then
Yeah.
he's in Jack and Jill. It's like, whoa. Wait, I cannot wait for The Irishman.
I thought it was already out.
November 27th.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just
Ooh,
because I just
coming
keep seeing it on
up.
Netflix. I thought it was already out.
No, I'm
No,
very
it comes
excited.
out on Wednesday.
Why are you guys so hyped? What's it even about?
It's Martin Scorsese.
I'm not that
Oh.
hyped. I just think it's a little bit
Oh,
good.
okay.
I just
I'm
saw
not
a
that hyped.
notification.
What? Why?
I'm not gonna watch it because it's
Is
fucking
it political?
4.5
What is it? What
hours
is...
long or something.
4.5 hours?
It's
Are you
3.5.
shitting me?
It's 3.5 hours.
3.5.
I mean, I think that was the same.
about politics?
It's not about Paul. It's like
What's
the
it
mob.
about?
I don't think you know this movie.
Dude, it's about fucking De Niro's like trying to hide Pacino because he was doing something.
I don't really know the plot.
Is
I
it
just
a
know.
gangster thing? I'm
Yeah.
not watching
It's
another.
something-
I'm
it's
not
something-
watching another 3-hour gangster movie.
with the same cast that's always in every gangster
Good
movie.
fucking god.
And it's something like it's stupid too. It's
And
like
it's
Pacino.
Scorsese?
They're like making fun of Pacino because he doesn't have the right coat or some shit. I don't know. It looks fucking retarded.
I didn't. Jesus Christ! You are kicking this movie while it's down.
I don't think
It's
it's
down.
down.
It's shitty, Greg. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Hey, I haven't seen the trailers. I just heard, it's Martin
That it's
Scorsese.
shitty?
Guys, if I'm being completely honest, I haven't seen I don't know anything about
What?
that.
I
She's
don't
making
either.
it fun
I
of
don't
Scott.
either.
Fuck you. I hate you. No, I love you guys.
Okay, what the shit?
I love you guys almost as much as I love The Irishman.
You haven't seen it.
But I don't.
Oh my God.
I'm actually not gonna watch it, but I'm gonna tell everyone I
Good,
did, and I
good.
loved it.
Okay.
Does that upset you?
No.
It confuses me for sure.
Yeah, it confuses
That's
me.
definitely the biggest emotion I'm feeling is confusion. I don't know
that's-
why you would do that.
I've done that with every movie. I have not seen a movie.
You've never seen a movie.
Nope, but I tell everyone I have seen all of them and that I love all of them.
So what the fuck are you then?
I'm a cinema fan.
You're a sinful man, is what you are.
Fuck you guys, it's fun.
Is
I don't
like
have time. I'm reading books.
what's a pushover?
Hey, well, I'm not a pushover.
He didn't call you a pushover, man. He just asked. It's
Yeah.
it's someone who you can get him to do whatever.
Is he just do whatever or agree with whatever?
Probably both, I'd say.
Then Greg would kind of be a pushover.
That had nothing to do with what I was saying.
Yeah, he said. First off, he's making it up, and second
Yeah,
off,
I
he
know.
just said he's seen every movie and he likes.
And he enjoys, so
all.
it's like he's agreeing with everyone too.
Oh,
No,
I
but
guess-
that would mean like he says he likes the movies that everyone says are shit. So it's like
I love
he's
the
not a
movies.
pushover,
I love
it's
the
just
movies that everyone
confusing.
loves, and I
He's
love the
just
movies that everyone.
confusing.
so he loves Jack and Jill too.
I love Jack and Jill,
So that doesn't make him a pushover. That just makes him.
and I love Jack.
You
Reacher.
can, like, let's say there's a super Jack and Jill fan, and they were like, hey, do
did
you
you
like
see
Jack?
Jack?
And Jill? He's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it so much. I just get I weird them out so they don't ask any more questions.
But I feel like to be a pushover, you have to be asked to do something.
Yeah.
Like you would have to like it's not just like a yes man. It's not someone who agrees with
Love
you.
that
It's
movie.
like-
Yeah.
it's someone who like
Yeah, I agree.
you have to like command. It's easy to command them.
Yeah.
Come on.
Greg.
Yeah, you're right.
Greg,
Hey, so-
you can command Greg.
Yeah, Greg's still a pushover, but for a different reason.
What the fuck? What other reason?
Oh, what the hey? Sorry, sir.
I'm trying to push
Sorry,
you
sir.
over.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Better no.
You're very top heavy. It's easy to push you over.
Whoa.
You got heavy ears, boy.
Heavy ears. I'm like a Dumbo boy. That's
I heard that movie was ass.
I like
Dumbo
dumb.
boy?
No, not Dumbo boy. Dumbo. Jumbo.
Oh.
Jumbo Dumbo.
Jumbo Dumbo.
Doesn't DeVito bleed from the mouth in that movie? Like a
Danny
lot?
DeVito?
That's the penguin.
No, isn't he in Dumbo?
He's in the Dumbo, but I don't.
Oh, he's in
Does he
Dumbo?
really bleed? What? Why?
I think there was like a scene where his mouth is like covered in blood.
But he's all right. I don't know. Maybe that's weird. That's another movie where he does that. Then
He does it in the Penguin too.
yeah, he's got.
I might just be getting movies confused.
Oh,
His
this
is-
is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Okay, so I saw some scenes of that live action Lion King
Oh,
movie.
no.
I didn't know. I never seen a trailer. I didn't know what it looked like.
You know, I still have it. Yeah, no, I still.
Dude, this is the most disgusting looking movie
Whoa.
I have ever
Wow!
fucking seen.
Holy shit!
So it's supposed to be Lion King, right? So they're in like this like savannah and shit with these like really hyper realistic like lions.
Yeah.
And they're just like talking and like doing stuff, and I'm like, am I watching National Geographic? What the is this supposed to be Lion King? It looked nothing like Lion
very
King.
curious.
You could not even fucking feel a single thing from anything that your retinas are absorbing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I've seen clips,
everything
too.
is brown,
It's just-
everything is gray, and this is Lion King? It was disgusting. It pissed me off. This is the worst. Oh my god. None of the Disney remakes have pissed me off like this one has.
It is super
Mhm.
realistic.
It looks worse in motion. It looks
Yeah,
like a nature documentary. I swear to God.
It's just it's when they talk. It's like this
And when
feels
they
like
talk,
fucking Air Buddies.
That's the worst part. That's the
Yeah.
worst part. Yeah, that's perfect description. It feels like Air Buddies. That's right.
It's like, come on. How did you think this is a good idea?
It's like if you mix a nature documentary and Air Buddies together.
Why would you take a movie like that and be like, it'd be better if it was realistic? Like that. I don't get the thought.
I was
process
like
with that.
really, really disappointed. Cause like even though the Aladdin movie was like
Cha-ching.
crap,
What?
but
That makes more sense for it to be remade, though. I'd say.
yeah,
way
no,
more
you're
sense.
right. But like even visually, like that has at least something.
Yeah, it's
to it.
it's still colorful.
This is an abomination. This is deplorable, dude. This is like so bad, and it's supposed to be Disney, and it's in your like one of your biggest properties.
And it made
the
a shit ton of
Lion
money.
King. Wait, did it really?
Yeah,
The
it was a
Lion
huge
King?
hit.
No fucking
Which is,
way.
it seems like
No way. Someone saw this movie and oh no way. Are you serious?
Yeah,
I thought it bombed.
they were smart
dude.
about it. They had a huge. They had the cast is like insane, and they had the biggest people ever.
I thought it bombed because I thought
No,
people saw immediately
Maybe that.
how shit
but
this
it's-
movie
I don't know.
was.
Bomb is I think too harsh. I think it still made a good amount of money.
Yeah, you're right. But Aladdin made $1 billion.
I think Aladdin. probably made more.
Aladdin made $1 billion. That's how easy it is. You
But-
can churn out a pile of dog shit and have just a property label on top of it, and it'll make $1 billion. That's crazy.
Dude, I was just thinking about how much of a sellout Will Smith is. That guy's
Will
a piece
Smith
of shit.
went from
He was the top
a
of the
pretty
world.
yeah,
He was.
from a really good actor.
Dude,
Oh,
he was
Men in
so
Black is so
good.
He was amazing.
He was so good, and now, if I saw him in public, I would pretend like I don't know who he is. I would ignore him.
He's like completely fake. He's like plastic.
Yeah, man. The
He's like-
plastic's a good way to describe
Yeah.
it.
Mhm. And
He
it's like
lost his heart to something long ago.
See, like The Rock.
I
feel like...
think Jaden did it to him. Honestly, I think
What?
he like had a kid
Ooh.
and like he's so it's just the nepotism with him. Like I'm gonna put
Yeah.
you in Karate Kid and
Yeah,
and
once
After Earth.
You
And
know
every
what?
other
You're right.
movie.
Yeah, yeah. It was after he started the family. He wanted to be
Yeah.
like the celebrity, just like
Yeah, it
picture
wasn't
perfect.
it wasn't Jaden's fault. Like not Jaden personally. It was just like him having.
It was
a
him.
child.
I think it's
Oh,
just
yeah,
him
I
starting a
completely agree.
family in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah, because pre that's when his biggest movies were. You know, Men in Black, Independence Day. I'm forgetting other ones, but you know,
Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness,
Fucking
well, that was
7
with-
pounds.
that was.
Oh yeah, but that was with Jaden. But that was when Jaden was like, he
Teeny
could,
tiny.
Yeah, the kid.
Yeah,
That was probably his last.
but
good
those.
movie.
Yeah, but those were. I Am Legend was pretty huge.
Yeah, that was true. Hancock, I guess.
I'd say late '90s was his peak, though.
It was.
Like I don't mean
Fair.
like I mean like at popularity.
Mhm.
Fair.
Now I wouldn't say movie wise.
Yeah, I
Some
thought
of those-
I
a lot
thought
of
The
those don't
Rock
hold
was
up.
a pretty big sellout, but the thing is, like, he's always been sold out.
Yeah, he never really did anything with heart.
Yeah,
He did He did the Fast and Furious, and Fast 5 and 6 were
And
fantastic.
I really think
So I can't. I'll give him that. But the thing is, he's always done the
yeah,
same role.
the
So he's always been sold out.
Yeah.
the Rock
Except
works-
he's gone to a really, really bad level now.
Yeah, but the Rock works really well as like a side character.
True,
Like
yes,
the
yeah.
when
Oh,
he
absolutely.
doesn't have creative control.
Yes.
Because I think he gets way too into that. Like, and every scene has to make him look good. And it's
It has
like
to
when
be
he's
about him.
when he's the star and he's too in control of it, that's when it ruins it. That's why all of his movies look terrible because he's just way too into it. It's like Hobbs and Shaw, like him and Jason Statham,
Wow.
they never like have that moment in like almost all action movies where they're at their lowest.
Yeah.
Like they're just constantly winning, and winning. Like you know.
The
it's-
worst part about that is like they weren't even the same people anymore.
Yeah, they were just.
They were not Shaw.
Trying-
It was not Hobbs.
He was too cocky.
What?
He thought he could do like that Judd Apatow improv.
And then they introduced like this family storyline or something. Like what was it? It was like
Yeah.
what the
yeah,
fuck? It just completely took me out of it. It felt like I was just watching The Rock, and it wasn't even.
Fuck The Rock. I feel like
Fuck
he's.
The Rock. I don't like The
I
Rock.
feel like he's kind
Yeah.
of a low key bully. Like he puts
Yeah.
on this nice
He
persona.
took his kids.
Yeah, yeah. He puts on this nice persona, but he steals kids, and he's like all jacked. So I feel like it implies this undertone, like, hey, if I'm not the star, you know what I can do to you.
Yeah. Also,
But it's like, we're not scared of you anymore, dude. You're a fucking hack. You're getting old. You're gonna get taken over soon enough.
but also a big part of the bully aspect is a lot of his humor is like
Not funny.
No,
but
it's
not
like
fun. But it's
bullying
like
humor,
you're
yeah.
short, you're
yeah.
fat. It's all
It's like him making fun of you. Yeah.
It's like I'm this ripped. He's like you're not
I'm
healthy.
better than you. Yeah.
That's like that's all of his jokes, which is plays into a big part
Even
of the
like
bully
I'm thinking about like
aspect.
Get Smart and his role. And him
Yeah.
at his funniest in that is when he's like picking on the people in.
Same
the,
thing with
you know,
other guys, except that's what it's at. It's funniest, but
yeah,
still.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, my love for The Rock has pretty much
Fuck The Rock,
evaporated.
fuck
I've never
Will
been
Smith.
prouder of you, Greg.
Thank you. I still think he's great in the Fast and Furious movies, but I think that plays a big
I
part.
think he's good in Fast 5 and 6. I haven't seen 7.
I think that plays a big part in that he's not the main character and he doesn't have control, so the directors and the writers just know how to use him the right way. It's the same thing with Arnold, except Arnold was smart enough to know, he didn't get cocky, he didn't get too much involved.
He didn't make a Rampage movie.
Yeah, well, he's been in some stinkers, but
Yeah. He's been in some stinkers.
Not nearly as many as The Rock.
no, Arnold's got fucking Predator, Terminator.
He's got
just those two
classics.
alone. It's
What
like,
the
whoa.
fuck do you have, Rock? You don't have shit.
Yeah,
You've got.
He's got a house full of shit.
Oh.
Rooms of shit.
look at all my shit.
Look at all his shit.
Arnold and his movie posters. Look at all my shit. Total Recall.
Recall, Terminator 1, 2,
I
got the rooms of this shit.
Rooms of this shit.
And I noticed like all of the early 80s, 90s ones,
Yeah.
Arnold like purposely like it seemed like he planned to have a catchphrase in every single one of them. It's ridiculous. Like get to the chopper and then I'll be back
Yeah.
and then like
Let's get to the chopper from.
Predator.
Predator, okay, that's what I thought.
It's like he just like he just knew how to market himself and
Mm-hmm.
yeah. The
Man,
Rock,
he's a
it's
fucking
like,
genius, man.
yeah, Arnold is
Mhm.
he's one of my favorites now.
Holy crap.
He's great.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a good man. I hope to meet him.
You sound out of breath over there. Okay. Jesus
I'm coming to
Christ.
California.
It's not in California.
Where is he?
Iowa.
Whoa. Arnold, what you doing there? You should be living a life of luxury.
Maybe he is.
Yeah, he's cheating on his wife.
Zinger!
Oh, you pig, Arnold.
What the fuck are you slandering Arnold for?
Yeah, everybody
Is
get
this
the
true?
shit kicked out of you.
He did
Can
cheat.
we
No, he
fact
did.
check
He did
this?
cheat on his
did
wife
cheat
with a
on
maid.
Maria
Did she,
Shriver,
wait.
Kennedy.
Did she deserve it though?
Oh,
Maria Shriver, the Kennedy,
Hey,
maybe,
hey, all right, Dave
maybe.
Chappelle. Come on.
What? Does Dave Chappelle deserve it? What are you talking about?
Yeah, just like you're saying controversial things.
And Dave Chappelle
Like
said
Mr.
controversial
Chappelle.
things. Is
And
that
he should
the
be
parallel you're trying-
punished. Sorry, that's
Dave
my cup
Chappelle?
of tea. Yeah,
He should be punished.
punished.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Solitary.
Yeah, David Chappelle should be put in solitary confinement for the controversial, non-woke things he said. That's just my opinion.
What do you
Well,
think
my
about his
opinion is that Arnold can do what he wants, and I don't really care.
Yeah, I mean, it
Arnold
doesn't
could take
affect
a
the
shit
movies.
in your mouth, and I would let him.
Wait,
Come
my
on,
mouth?
man.
Not your mouth.
My
Greg's
mouth?
Oh, then I completely agree.
Oh, you guys, you turncoats. You've turned on me.
You've changed coats.
You changed coats.
Like Joe Pesci in The Irishman.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm so pissed you made up all that coat shit. That was so believable.
Is that you watching The Irishman?
Oh, yeah, shit. Ay, ay.
This is me when I sit down to watch The Irishman with my brother. Hey, Johnny, it's starting. Come on, sit down.
I was wondering where it was going for a second. It's like with my brother. I was like, what? Where's it going? Yeah,
I feel good after watching that movie.
Yeah, I feel like I energy.
Yeah, I feel like I could take
Rob,
on the world.
I got energy. Got a lot of energy. Got a lot of people that are giving me some energy.
energy.
That was good.
It's a good cap.
I can't wait to
song.
play that back in the podcast.
Yeah.
You got a lot of energy? How much energy you got?
Whoa.
Whoa.
When Josh said
I'm being
that,
challenged.
oh my god, chills. Josh just gave me
How
chills.
much energy you got?
How much energy do I got?
I don't know, a lot.
What?
A lot?
What the
I got a lot of energy.
energy?
Got
What?
a lot of
Energy.
energy.
I got a lot of
people that are
energy.
giving me some energy.
Energy. What?
got them energy.
Oh, you got a lot of people that are giving you some energy?
I got a lot of people
Yeah,
that give me
got a
some
lot of
energy.
people.
I got a lot of
Energy.
people that give me some energy.
I got some enemies that giving me my energy.
Energy. Energizer
I burn an
bunny.
effigy. It's giving me some
Energy.
What's an effigy?
I think it's like a
Some
wooden
kind of
cross
energy.
or something. I think it's like a symbolic. It's an abstraction for something. I'm not really sure what an effigy is. I think it has a religious
Effigy.
connotation.
That's what I say. F the gangsters.
Could I go out in public
Yeah.
and burn a cross?
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, man.
Did I get to do that?
Yes, do it right now.
Yeah, sure.
Let's pause the podcast.
And burn some cross?
Burn some crosses, baby. Then we'll be back.
I'll be right back.
We're recording in a
So
jail
I
cell.
wouldn't, like, get arrested for hate speech or something?
I think the only problem would be like, I think it's
Safety.
dangerous to burn things in public.
And you're what are you?
I think
carrying
you could
around?
like break a cross. I don't know. Like,
Oh, you can definitely break a cross.
yeah. I mean, like,
A freezer cross?
sure, I don't know how you freeze something in public, but yeah, I guess if you had a clear freezer or something. Also, that wouldn't break it, so I don't know what point
ruining,
you're
though.
trying
You're
to make.
tarnishing the wood. Like, that's bad for it.
Explain that to people as they're walking by. I'm ruining this. See, I'm tarnishing the liqueur on the outside of the wood. This thing's gonna crack soon.
come back in a couple hours. Cross will be unrecognizable. Trust me. Just take a lap. And you'll see. This cross is so cold.
Are you watching anything right now, Greg?
Just Star Wars shit. So, you know. But that's about
Mandalorian
it.
shit?
Yeah. What are you watching? What are you watching, Tony?
Nothing. I watched Surf's Up earlier today, but that was
yes.
it.
Surf's Up? Ew.
What? I like that movie.
Ew. The
Fuck
penguins?
You. Yeah, why don't you go fuck yourself, dude?
Penguin surfboard?
We are so aggressive on this podcast.
He's being rude.
I guess, but I think it's for all three of us. I think we need to tone. I don't think this is healthy. We are so.
What'd you say,
We are
bitch?
constantly
What'd you
taking
say,
sides
bitch?
on each other.
Huh?
We're constantly.
What was that?
We are always like snapping
Like-
and just so mad. There's something wrong.
This must be a very stressful podcast for people to listen to.
Yeah? Yeah?
That's what I'm talking about.
Did Shia LaBeouf and Zoe Dash... Nah,
Zoe Dashkenazi. Who's that Zoe Dashkenazi? Who the hell?
They're in that?
Yeah, they're the main characters.
They do a commentary, but
Oh, yeah.
they
We're
don't star.
talking about Surf's Up. This is irrelevant.
Oh,
The fuck? You're not watching anything, okay?
yeah.
Shit.
I don't like. I don't like anything.
busted. Yeah, man, that movie had it had heart. The movie had heart for sure. Good message. Wasn't as funny as I remember, which is weird. But
That is weird.
I feel like Surf's Up is just like a little bit better version of, what's the one movie?
If you say Happy
Tale.
Feet, I'm gonna-
Shark Tale.
okay, I've never seen Shark Tale, but it's
Shark Tale's an
but
abomination.
it's got to be so much better than
Shark
Shark
Tale's
Tale.
literally a piece
Yeah.
of crap. It's
Honestly,
so
like,
bad.
what's it called?
Everything
Surf's
about
Up came out in 2007, but it still looks like pretty beautiful.
So the animation
cool.
is still pretty good, really?
Yeah.
I felt like I thought the animation would be ass.
No, like the waves, because it's a surfing movie, obviously.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
the waves and everything, it's like it's
No,
not like,
seriously,
it's not
Happy
blowing my
Feet's an
mind, but it
ass
still looks
fucking
pretty
movie.
good.
All you Happy Feet
Fuck
fans-
you, I'm a Happy Feet fan. Fuck you.
Dude, Happy Feet's so
I'm an undercover
fucking
Happy Feet
boring.
fan.
Oh
Dude,
my
Happy
God.
Feet's a good
People talk about Happy
movie.
Feet like it's one of the best movies. I disagree so hard.
Dude, it's so good.
No.
It's an adorable penguin who
I
has
guess-
like, I don't know, Down syndrome or something. And he's so cute and he
Yeah?
tap dances.
I felt like say that that's where the movie ends. That's where every compliment for the movie fucking ends. Because the story is stupid. The story is stupid.
Guys.
You're stupid, dude. The story is it's about acceptance and it's about
Oh
love.
God.
Exactly.
no.
Maybe we should be having some of this towards
I'm
the
gonna
each
wring
other.
your
sorry.
fucking neck.
But
I'm gonna
Happy
wring your
Feet is
fucking
one
neck.
of the worst
Happy
animated
Feet's a
movies.
good movie. Josh, remember you almost choked me out because I said
you like
the March of the Penguins wasn't good. Did you what'd you do?
March of the Penguins is a great
You
fucking
threatened to
movie.
fucking kill me.
Yeah, I'll fucking kill you.
And you punched me in the balls because I said Ray William Johnson sucks.
Yeah. And if you say it again, it'll happen again. No, March of the Penguins is good. Happy Feet, no.
It's great. Yeah, you're right.
It's good you like that.
What is going on?
I don't. I think,
DreamWorks,
think,
you
Rick?
dropped the ball.
I
with that
saw
one.
it. I didn't really think much about it.
Happy
Just-
Feet?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I can't say my opinion on it.
So
good or bad.
forgettable. Holy crap.
It was unique. It was one of a kind, and it
No.
stood out, and it stood the test of time. More importantly,
I feel
What
like I
time?
missed
What
out on all
time?
those.
the
kids-
time since it came out until now, that time frame, it stood the test of that
Everyone
time
already
frame.
forgot about it.
No, I didn't, and no one else did. Yeah, chew on that.
But yeah, I feel like I kind of missed out on all those kids movies because I don't know when
We're
I was
missing out on that
when
one.
that was stuff when it's
Jerking
coming.
your dick to Naruto.
I
and
just kept. I was
Shippuden
always
and shit.
masturbate to Naruto, and yeah, but I don't know. I always wanted to watch like the more like like mature stuff, but I never got time to really.
What mature stuff?
Well,
Like
not
Family
really
Guy?
mature, like,
Fuck you smoking, dude.
but like more like not your average kid stuff, and I never got a chance.
Like what?
Like Happy Feet or something when that came out. Like
Happy Feet's mature?
No, no, like
No, what's some examples of the mature shit?
like
you
I
like?
would just watch like anime, like
Okay.
like I watched Death Note and shit,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
Naruto and all that stuff. It's not really like mature like now, but looking back, that's not.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I wish
There was never any blood in.
Death Note.
Yeah, no, there's no blood.
There
in
is
Death
at the
Note.
end.
There is at the end, but yeah, no, there isn't. throughout
Yeah, most of it's pretty tame because it's like heart attack most of the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And even if they're supposed to,
But
be
then
blood,
the
they don't
movie
show
is
you
so
it.
gory. I heard.
Let's not talk about the movie. The movie's. There's a lot more wrong with
I like
it
the
than
movie more.
Having blood. You don't like the movie, guys. You know that. You don't have to fucking lie.
You know why I think this podcast is so good?
Why?
Why?
It's because we record it in the complete dark, and when you listen to a podcast, you don't have any visual. So it's like
Whoa.
we don't have any visual when we make it, and so that's why it's so good. Because when you're listening, there's no visual, so
We
we
are
can't
editing the
we can't
podcast.
use any visuals as we're recording as a crutch.
That's a good idea. Then this is ooh.
We have to rely completely on audio, which
Stream
is
of
perfect for an
thought.
audio
We're not
medium.
doing goofy faces at each other.
No, we're not doing anything that you guys are gonna miss out on because we can't see anything.
Yes.
So anything that anything that you guys are experiencing, that's what we're experiencing.
And if we don't have
No
access
more,
to
no
a
less.
dark garage, I suggest we blindfold each other while recording the podcast in case we don't have this kind of perfect situation.
Yeah, I agree.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
I think I
I
would.
think we're onto something here.
Yeah, I mean the Joe Rogan experience. I'd watch that if they were both blindfolded.
That would be really fucking cool. But they still have like the videos, but they're just blindfolded.
Some NASA physicist. I watched a clip of Neil deGrasse Tyson just like interrupting Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
It's
I
pretty
heard
funny.
I heard Joe Rogan talking about it.
Yeah,
later.
no, I saw that.
Oh, he
Yeah.
talked about it. Ooh.
Yeah, he was
No, I
like
saw
he was
it,
talking
yeah.
about how like Tyson was all on edge and stuff like that.
Well,
By that
because
interview, it seemed like Tyson was being
he's
weird.
he's gone
being
down.
weird as shit.
Ever since he got
I
Me
saw
Too'd.
his Twitter, dude. His Twitter's fucking weird.
Yeah, there's
His
some
Twitter's-
weird ass tweets.
Wow, that is like
What's he tweeting about? What's going on?
wow. It's
What?
incredible.
There's some weird
He
ass
was
shit.
talking about like this is the worst one. He was talking about a mass shooting. He was saying like how like this
yeah.
one is really bad. He's talking about how like I don't know, like 50 something people died like from like this like mass shooting. And he's like, oh, let me show you some other stats, like, of how many people died within, like, the past, like, hour or something. And he just started posting stats from, like, car crashes and this and that. And he was kind of, like, downplaying the magnitude of this, like, mass shooting. Like, see, mass shooting is not that bad. People die from, like, more people die from, like, a heart attack in, like, 1 hour than, like, this mass shooting. And he just sounded fucking psychotic, dude.
It's such a
He
dumb
just
thing
sounded
to say.
fucking weird.
Oh my god, this
And
is
like
so
every one of his
good.
tweets is just fucking weird. They're not
really-
as
yeah.
they're not as like weird, like really like morally fucked up as that, but they're just weird.
People used
This
to
is
For
so...
someone like him, it's weird. For someone as smart as him, as intelligent as him, it's weird.
No, dude, this is so rich and sweet to me because I've had a distaste for that man for so long, and now that the general public's catching up to my opinion, I feel so justified. I
Yeah,
feel great.
I was one
Yeah,
of
I've
them.
never-
I get a
felt
bad
this way
vibe from
before,
him
yeah.
now. I can't look at him.
Yeah, the
and say-
past couple years I've been really
He's
on him.
really been ever since that
I just don't
Cosmo
like the
show
way he
came out
talks.
and he really started popping in popularity. Boom!
He does have a
really
very
going
like I know more. Look,
That's,
Yeah.
yes,
hoity
that's
toity.
exactly what. Every
Exactly,
time he
yeah.
says something, it's like he thinks he's blowing my mind.
And
Yeah.
that's what Twitter. That's what his Twitter is. In Twitter, it seems
Did
like.
you know that?
Yeah.
fuck
Exactly.
off. I'm
He thinks he's
punch
better,
you.
and he has like all this like info knowledge that he's like gifting you.
Yes. Oh my god.
And then every single time a slightly science fiction movie comes by, he tries to like ruin it and be like, actually, that wouldn't happen. And
I
like,
remember-
you're
I
not
remember-
fun.
I
You're
remember
not
when
fun.
Interstellar came out, like he was actually pretty supportive of that. I don't know how like he talked about it like,
But every
a
other
little
movie, like
while
Gravity
after-
and The Martian, he'd be like, and it's, shut up. No one cares. It's enjoy the story, you dumb fuck.
Yeah.
I'm smarter than you. Tyson.
Greg's smarter than you,
I'm
Tyson.
smarter than
Hey,
you.
Get on
Tyson.
Greg's level.
Hey,
Hey,
Tyson.
Tyson.
Greg's smarter than you. You fucking idiot.
Fuck you. I know all the planets, too.
You think you're the only one who's in
Read
on
him off,
Neptune?
Greg. Let's go.
In on that little secret? Oh, no.
From closest to the sun to the very end.
Ooh, now you made it harder.
What order were you
Earth.
going before?
No. No.
In a random order.
I got it wrong right
Yeah,
away.
you fucking-
Earth.
Mercury.
There you go.
Shit. Mars?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, no.
Remember the Drake and Josh song?
I don't know the Drake and
Drake and
Josh
Josh
song.
song.
Mercury, Venus,
Venus is the second planet?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter,
Saturn,
Uranus,
Neptune, Pluto. I'm counting Pluto. Fuck all
I'm
you.
not, because I don't give a shit. Fine, it's planet, it's not. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Pluto's not a planet. Pluto's not a planet. I
It's
wish you
always
weren't a
been
person.
planet. Just keep it as a planet. Goddamn.
Yeah, I don't even know what a planet is.
Scientists grind my gears and they're all wrong.
It's a body revolving around isn't it? It's like a body revolving around the sun.
No, because that's what the asteroid belt is too. But they're
Fucking
not.
shit.
Enough with
It's
this.
one with.
I said enough.
If it has its own orbit. If it has its own orbit. And
Silence
it
at
revolves
once.
around- I think it has to meet like a certain amount of
And
criteria.
I think that's why they took Pluto off. 'Cause
Oh
it
shit.
didn't.
Pluto got laid off,
Why
man.
did it considered a planet in the first place then if it didn't meet
Because
the
it's
criteria
so
in the
far
first
away,
place?
we don't know a lot about it originally. We just know it's there. What are we talking about? This is a movie podcast, and we're describing how we figured out
We
Pluto
talked about
wasn't
the
a planet.
Berlin Wall 2 episodes.
Yeah, you know
Well,
what?
that was history. And
Another-
we have a history segment. We don't have a science segment, okay?
Another-
Okay. And I'm not looking to add one now.
Hey!
What? Do we all want to say something? What? It sounds like
What do
you
you
all.
have
I
for
guess
history segment,
another
then?
reason this podcast is great is because we're so punk rock, dude. We'll talk.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, we'll talk about movies for a little, but we'll be talking about history. We'll be talking about other things.
Okay.
We're not traditional.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
That's what I think. Yeah. We're not. Fuck
Okay.
the system.
Well,
we're
now-
not.
What do you
The
guys
more
think
you-
of podcasts is they just talk about one thing?
Yeah,
They talk
that's
about
what I
a
was
lot
gonna
of
say.
things.
Now that we're talking about it, that doesn't seem like a very unique feature of our
Dang
podcast.
it.
Yeah, it'd be more impressive if there was a podcast that had like a single topic and just really stayed on one specific thing the entire time.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
thinking
that's
about
actually
it.
proof. That's actually very hard to do. So
Have you guys heard
kudos
about
to
like
those guys. I'm sorry. I respect you guys. And honestly, I listen to a lot of those podcasts. I'm not even
They
kidding.
talk about a lot of things.
That talk about so many things.
Oh,
Not really.
but yeah, I was thinking about it. Like, I heard like vampires and the whole
Oh, real?
idea and concepts of vampires like came out like around the Civil War era. Is that true?
I have no idea.
Like I
don't know.
I heard that like the idea of vampires like came out like the scare of like the Civil War and like the
Oh, I had
Confederates
no
and all
idea it was
this
related
shit.
to that.
And you know how like Abraham Lincoln's like a vampire hunter and like and I'm like, oh, that makes sense because like the Civil War
Oh.
thing.
Why why was the idea of vampires?
I have
coming?
no clue. I read about it in
Well,
passing.
vampires that get more European, like
Yeah, like Dracula.
yeah.
Okay, good point.
I don't really think America with
interesting,
vampires.
interesting. Okay.
You know, I get more British even
Mm-hmm.
because it wasn't. Yeah, like Dracula
like-
was
yeah.
was written. I think quite a bit after the Civil War, like
Mm-hmm.
a couple of decades. Definitely 1800s, but
You know,
that was like British.
a kind of interesting thing about vampires I heard is that so a lot of these not stereotypical, like archetypical monsters that we have in our literature
Mm-hmm.
are kind of based off of like evolutionary fears of people, like things that you know our far ancestors like would have to have feared. That's
So
what
like
a
the
lot of
moon,
Excuse
What?
me.
like werewolves are like
Josh
from like
scared
the
of the
moon.
moon?
So are they scared of the like the
Oh
fear of the
no!
moon? Is that what
It wouldn't
they
be like the moon. It'd be like werewolves would be like because
Okay.
wolves.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
So like vampires, it's kind of a weird one, but it's actually like has to do with the fear of like spreading of disease because the whole thing with vampires that like they
Vampiric germ.
they bite you,
Yeah.
and then they like spread like bloodborne diseases. So it's
Uh-huh.
not really anything to do with their teeth or
Interesting.
anything. It's more of just like this fear of spreading infection and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that. Oh, and maybe that because infection and spread of infection was such a big deal during the Civil War. Maybe that's similar.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, I
Because
wanna
that's
look
when
into that.
that was the war where like the weaponry was way more advanced than the medical techniques, so people
Yeah.
were really getting fucked up.
Yeah.
And they're getting a lot of infections and shit. That's a tentative hypothesis.
Oh, but also like to your point, I think like also like Ex Machina and Terminator are kind of examples of the modern kind of fear.
Vampires?
No, like no.
Yes,
What he's talking,
yeah.
like with
Oh,
back
yeah,
then,
no, you're completely right.
Yeah, like AI and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
They're the modern vampires.
They're the
I mean,
they're
they are.
modern vampire.
Ah.
Vampire Diaries is the scariest shit I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Yeah?
Can't pay me to watch that shit. It scares me.
What about Supernatural?
Oh, I eat that shit up. I love Sam and Dean.
Isn't that a breakfast sausage?
Sam and Dean sausage?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's their names. I don't know.
What is it? I think Dean's in there. Sam is not in it.
Sammy Jeans.
Sammy Jean.
Sammy
Hey, I'm
Jean's
Sammy
sausage.
Jeans. Come
Mom,
on
try
down,
my
buy my
sausage.
jeans.
Try
And
my
my saus-
sausage out of my
I-
Sammy Jeans.
You would try my
Sammy
sausage
Jeans
out of
wearing
my
a
sandwich.
salmon
Let me
jeans.
unzip my Sammy Jeans and give you my sausage.
My salmon.
My
Sammy-
breakfast Sammy
My
sausage.
Come on,
breakfast
now.
salmon
Come on now.
sausage.
Look at all my shit.
Look at all my shit. I got rooms of this shit. Dun 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 dun.
What is that? What is it?
Oh my
Christ.
God, Greg, I did it.
See, it's not. You see, you move around, and it's.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a.
That was, dude. That was crazy. I felt like you for a second.
Yeah, huh? See,
I
it's
felt
not
like
that.
you for a second. I felt like we just
All right.
I feel
Hey,
so much
hey.
close. I feel like I have a connection with you.
All right, now
Greg.
you too. Hey, come on.
What? The fuck are you?
You're right. No, I'm.
I got shared an experience with you.
I rejected.
I just shared my body with you.
You know I didn't say that.
What's your deal, man?
You put it ended right there. Were you do you stretch when you honk the horn? Because I was going to stretch and I accidentally honked.
Yeah, it's all just trying to get more comfortable.
It's more
stretch.
him turning towards us and
in excitement because
Well,
I
that's
love
definitely
talking
turning
about
towards
it.
us, and then his ass hits the horn.
Dang it.
That's what happened.
My ass
Yeah.
does no.
Your ass
No.
hits the
My
horn.
ass does not hit the
It is your
horn.
ass.
It's not my
It's
ass.
your legs at least.
The steering wheel smells, dude. It's definitely your ass.
Yeah, dude. This steering wheel
hell?
smells like Greg's
'Cause
asshole.
assholes
Got it.
smell.
I got it, Greg. I wonder what asshole smells like.
That wasn't the topic of conversation. We weren't talking about what asshole smells like.
If the steering wheel smells like asshole,
Which asshole smell like
touching
which?
the asshole steering wheel.
Dude, enough with this blue shit, man. Let's get more family friendly.
What's blue?
Blue collar,
Blue collar.
Jobs?
Yes.
Dirty
Working
jobs.
class.
Mike Rowe.
Enough of this micro shit, dog.
You sound like an executive.
All the shows are pitching is with Mike Rowe. Dude, enough. This is FX. We don't want to hear Mike Rowe show.
You know what's crazy? Like
It's Breaking Bad, but with Mike Rowe.
the shows like
What do you think?
shows like Bachelor and like Bachelorette
Would
and
be way
shit.
better with Mike Rowe. Sorry.
How are they still afloat, dude? How do people watch that?
I'm not sure they are.
Because like
still
it's
I think
'cause it's,
they're huge.
No, they're still huge. Are you kidding? I still hear about it all the time. But it's just the fact that like none of those couples like even after they like get married like they don't
Well, it's
last
about
long
the
at
chase.
all.
Dude.
It's about the
It's
chase.
about the journey, not the destination.
Yeah.
But
Took
it's
you
like
that
the whole
long to
point of
realize
it is
that?
to find this person and like they profit off that and they just like get these two people together who you don't even know if they're actually getting together like
You're
and actually
focusing on the
getting
wrong
married.
parts of the show.
It's the
man.
drama. That's what's entertaining.
It's not about forming
But the
couples. It's
drama-
about weeding people out. It's about judging people.
It's about like, ooh, I don't like this. I
It's
like,
about getting rid of the uggos and
sounds
fucking
awful.
the luggos.
which is what life is all about.
Yeah, it's really a reflection of our modern society.
Get rid of the uggos and let me fuck the uggos or luggos.
The egos.
The uggos.
Yeah, I call them luggos. But we
Luggos.
definitely need a way better word.
Yeah,
for
what
that.
is it? Yeah.
That was just those like the first thing that came to my head.
Yeah, and nothing's coming to me, but yeah,
Maybe
this,
we could go.
Huh?
No, I'm just thinking.
But yeah, those shows, it's all about like, ooh, I like that person. Ooh, I don't like that person. They should end up with that person. It's like watching sports almost.
That's not a bad comparison, yeah, I guess.
Because it's just
Because
like...
you're rooting for one person,
Yeah.
so you want, but there's no like objectivity or anything. It's just like
Yeah, it's
whatever
like
the
The
fuck.
Voice or whatever. It's like a talent show.
Well, I mean,
Oh, those
that's
are
a little,
horrible.
that's
I hate
way
those
more
shows.
objective than this.
When anyone shows me a clip from The Voice or America's Got Talent, I'm like,
Yummy, yummy.
ooh,
My
please
eyes
show
light
me more. Can we watch another one?
Another episode.
Oh, so fascinating. They can do that with your arms or whatever.
You mean with their voice?
America's Got Talent, they can
Oh.
use their arms. Just
You're not allowed to use your arms
main complaint.
in The Voice.
Let me host that show, it's gonna be a lot different.
You have to
trust
sing
me.
with your hands behind your back.
Hands behind. I'll ring the buzzer, but not in like to award them, but to remind them to keep their hands behind.
Hey!
Hey, hands behind your back while you're saying
Cheater!
La Vie en Rose. All right, bitch.
Dude, game shows are kind of dead.
Yep.
Yes.
Wow.
Good riddance.
I don't know why they were so huge in the first place. The whole concept is fucking weird.
Game shows are boring.
I think the concept.
You just play these physical games to win money. Like it's
They're
just a
not
weird
physical,
thing to
though.
be so popular.
It's like the American dream in a short period of time, you know.
It's disgusting.
Really?
Some
What
random
success?
Joe Schmo can come up and win $1 million because he knows a bunch of shit. That's kind of cool.
Although they're
But it's not a. Okay, that's just Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
That's
They're-
Jeopardy. That's Deal or
Okay,
No
yeah,
Deal.
it's all
yeah,
money,
yeah.
money, money.
That's Wheel of
Deal
Fortune.
or No Deal.
There,
Are you
wait.
Okay, maybe
smoking
not
dick?
that one.
What?
there was this one clip from a game show that blew my mind. It was like you had
I
to
like 5 minutes or less, or what is it? 50, 30 seconds or less. Or
Jesse
whatever.
Eisenberg.
30. No, not
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's all I can think about. I don't know
Minute
what
to
he's
win
doing.
it. Sorry.
30 seconds or less.
Oh, you.
It's close enough.
I.
That's a good one. I always watch that one.
Yeah. It had Guy Fieri, dude. It was the shit.
Oh, that one is pretty fun to watch.
But
It was so
went off-
intense too.
Yeah, because
I was-
there'd always be someone hamming it up.
Yeah.
Like, and then once in a while there'd be someone that's like, "Why are you on the show? You look so uncomfortable." And that was always funny.
Yeah, Minute to Win It was the shit, but it was very short. I mean, it didn't last very long, I don't think.
Oh, it's still not around.
No, of course not. No, Greg.
I don't know.
What were you saying though?
Oh, there was just this clip of it was like a Shazam game where you'd guess the song, and this guy is the end of the show. This is the last round, and he guessed how to save a life, and then it was emotional. They were crying.
You
and
got $1
they're-
million?
Yeah, he got a lot of money, and then the credits go by, and then it says in memory of that guy who died like
Holy
really recently.
shit.
It's like what the fuck? Like it was just so crazy, like it's strange. It was very, very
How do
wild.
they find those people so...
Yeah, how do they find those people?
I
that
mean,
are
they
gonna
do
die
put their
soon?
whole name out there, so they're like willingly getting doxxed. So people can find them,
You find their addresses.
and then you shoot them and take their money.
Yep. Way to go, Alex Trebek.
Be careful on the internet, everyone. Don't
Yes.
dox yourself.
Has there ever been a game show host in a wheelchair?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
That's
Oh,
why
you
they
want to?
canceled Minute
You
to
guys
Win
want to
It.
hear something really sweet?
Sure.
So you know how Alex Trebek has the cancer? Yeah. So on
This is not-
on an episode like pretty recently, this one guy for his final Jeopardy, instead of writing the answer, he put we love you, Alex.
Aw.
And then so like they got to the final, Jeopardy, and then they're going through the question. Alex like reveals his answer, and it says like, we love you, Alex. And he got all like choked up and stuff, and that
Yeah, a
was
little choked
that
up
was
right
that
now.
was that was really sweet. I really like that.
Yeah, it's
And then they talked to the guy, and he's like, yeah, he could have tried at the final Jeopardy, but like when they got to like final Jeopardy, all he was thinking about was like Alex and like how he's gonna be gone and how great of a host he is. So he's like he just felt the need to just do that.
Yeah, that's great.
So I really like that.
I'll have to look that up.
Mm-hmm. Jeopardy's pretty cool. I don't know most of the shit, but I always like finding like one thing that I know that pops up or a couple things.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Fantastic. Sorry, this dead air. I gotta fill in somehow.
What is it?
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, if we're quiet, Greg will just say random shit that's not.
It's podcasting 101.
What's that singing show? America's Next Singer.
America's looking for it.
America's looking for
America's asking for it.
America's asking for that voice.
I have to watch that show. ISIS has a TV show.
America's asking for it.
What the fuck is that called?
What the fuck is
America's
ISIS?
Next Top
No. See, you don't know it. See, that's
The
what I
Voice.
mean.
America's Got
Not
Talent.
The Voice.
America's Got Talent.
American
Oh.
Idol.
There we go. American Idol.
But that show used to be huge.
I used to watch that shit, dude.
Then everyone left, and then people
Never
stopped
watched that
caring.
show.
I never watched
Before
it
we had
either,
cable
but I
or
remember it was
anything, I would just watch
everywhere.
American Idol as a kid.
Ryan Seacrest everywhere. David Cowell everywhere.
How did you watch it before you had cable?
American Idol was on like Channel 5, ABC or some shit. So I just turned on. I wouldn't know what was going on, so I just.
You
I just
didn't
kinda
have
stared.
TBS. You didn't have.
No,
FX.
Greg. That was like
Blew
before
my
I didn't
mind.
even know English that well.
Yeah,
I
I
would
don't.
just, like,
I
watch
don't
what
even
was
remember if I had when I got that.
That
shit.
was when like Paul Abdul, like Simon.
Yeah,
and
that
all
was-
those,
Abdul taught you English?
maybe a little bit. Who knows?
That show was everywhere though.
You know, she's a humanitarian. Like she really cares. about
Oh no, jeez. Oh gosh,
She also sits on Muslims.
that may be the funniest movie ever. Now I don't
Shit.
know.
Fuck. See, that's why I want to see it. But yeah, no, it wouldn't work for the podcast. I do agree with you guys on that.
Yeah, but he's so good.
Oh, I heard. Oh, never mind.
No.
Endgame is on Disney Plus. But
Of
that makes
course.
sense.
Goof. You deserve a slap for that.
Don't fucking,
sorry,
don't fucking touch me.
sorry. Yeah, that was a goodie.
If some stranger came and pushed you on the street, what would you do?
I'll say, get away from me.
Does he push me over? Or just shoves? Like, am I on the
He
ground?
willingly like goes out of his way to take his hands and push you.
So I'm not on the ground.
No, unless you're a bitch.
Are you a bitch?
Bitch.
Just answer.
No, I'm not a bitch.
I'm not a
And,
bitch.
I think initially I'd be very confused. And
What
I
if
think
he
there's-
just kept pushing?
Yeah,
you?
I think I'd just be.
I think if he kept pushing me, I'd have to
Yeah.
fight him. I don't know. I
I
think
mean,
that's
kept pushing. I have to do something. I can't just sit there.
yeah. I was gonna say there's a lot of variables that I have to take into account, but if he keeps pushing me, I think I'm gonna have to fight. the
If it
guy.
was just one push, I think that's more interesting because I feel like anyone who keeps getting pushed is gonna have, one or two reactions to fight or run away. But if it's just one push, it's like, all right, what the hell was that?
You can't just
I
take
feel like
that either,
fighting
though.
in a
True,
store
but
would
it's
be the best, 'cause
it would
there's
be so
much-
shocking.
Because there's so many weapons.
What'd you say, Sash?
I feel like fighting in a store would be the best because there's so many things you can grab and
You
use.
think about that a lot.
I'm just saying that'd be a good spot to fight at,
I think it depends on the store.
like Lowe's.
You can throw a
That'd
couch
be
at him.
cool, yeah. Oh wait, no, Lowe's.
The garden center
Yeah,
with
the-
all those like
Yeah, what do you mean a couch, Greg? There's no couches at Lowe's.
Is that a furniture
IKEA.
store?
Lowe's?
I thought
Lowe's
it
is
was.
not a furniture store.
No, Lowe's is kind of like Home Depot.
It's exactly like Home Depot.
Oh, I don't know. I don't
Pretty
think,
much.
I don't know if I ever.
Well,
been
you don't
to
use your
Lowe's.
hands. Huh?
But
Is
come
that
on,
what
going
this
in
is
the
about?
garden center, like there's so much shaking.
You don't use your fucking hands, do you?
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Greg.
Oh.
I thought you were talking to Greg.
I never use my hands in combat. This hand's
I'm
behind my
not
back.
talking about. Oh, this is.
What do you use? Your head
Yeah, my feet.
and your feet, head and feet.
Kangaroo Jack.
Is that
Oh,
what?
wait,
Does
no,
that what?
he's-
Does that what he does?
I don't think so.
Isn't Jack Black in that movie?
No,
Kangaroo Jack. That was one I loved.
I love that movie too.
Wow.
Isn't that the cool kangaroo with the hoodie
Was
and
that
the hat? or
was that
something?
just original? Was that based on anything, or was it like
Kangaroo
a
Jack?
cartoon, or was that just they were just like Kangaroo Jack? Let's make it.
It's a good question. It seems like you're right. It seems like it'd be based off something.
like a novel?
Yeah, because I
But
feel
not to
like
my knowledge.
oh, that's interesting. Like they were just like, oh,
Oh yeah, Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah, like that
He's
seems
a
like
kangaroo.
I don't know. It'd be weird if Scooby Doo came out and wasn't based on anything. But that's not true. It was a cartoon.
Scooby-Doo the cartoon was based on Scooby-Doo the cartoon.
Yeah, sure.
What are you saying, dude?
I don't know, man.
What the fuck are you saying?
He's saying that the Scooby Doo movie was based off a cartoon.
Well, yeah, it's the same character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
Okay. Again, I gotta pull you guys off each other.
Yeah, Greg. Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you pull your dick out of your hand and start contributing
Sorry.
something?
No, you're right. You're right. You're making a good point. I gotta stop doing that.
We've had enough. We can hear it in the background, man. It's gross. Ew.
What? It's talking.
It's talking.
It sounds muffled. How do I unmuffle it? All right.
All right.
Gross. So what it became of me.
Ugh, I'm starting to see shit now.
Yeah, I'm freaking out.
I'm seeing hatchets.
I'm seeing Gary Paulson author
Are you guys
of
closing
Hatchet.
your eyes? Because there's a lot going on behind there.
Yeah, my eyes have been closed for most of the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Mine
I fell
might have
asleep
been
for
wide
a-
open.
for a
Mine have
section.
been wide open. I've just been looking around.
I've kind of been looking around, but my eyes have been closed. Like, my eyes have been closed, but
See,
I've also been
what
looking
have I been
around.
telling you? There's a lot of shit that goes on behind your eyelids.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, what?
I've been preaching that.
No, you haven't.
Greg, you're the biggest fucking liar in this
Maybe
car.
you've been saying that, but I think we've all known that for a while now. I don't think you told us that.
Yeah.
Like, look at this.
You
It's
think
like
you're
a-
the prophet of this?
No, I'm just saying, like, there's just
You think you're a prophet?
a whole world behind you.
We're getting so mean. I think it's because it's like 5.
Yeah, because we always do this late and we're high. And
Yeah?
we're drinking up.
We're always drugged up on something. We're never just clean, you know?
Yeah, we need to do a sober one in the morning.
I'm on beer right now.
Oh, I should have known.
I'm off a beer.
You quit beer, bro?
I'm tripping off a beer right now.
Oh, you're off a beer.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
cool. That's cool.
I'm tripping off a Budweiser, bro.
Yeah, more like buzzed wiser because I can't see straight
Yeet.
right now, dude.
Yeet. You know how it is.
Good God.
Oh, okay. Can we end it? Can we talk about the next movie? and then
Greg,
end
it's
it?
all you, buddy.
This is gonna be a big one. 'Cause
We got
this
two
is kicking off.
slappers in a row, dude. Come on.
Oh, now I got.
Oh, wait,
pressure.
you guys didn't like Akira that much.
But it was
No, that's not true. I liked it. What are you
I-
talking about?
Yeah, it was. You guys gave it a positive.
it was good. It was just like
Mm-hmm.
a little much.
I liked it a
was
little
a little
bit.
too confusing.
Yeah, I didn't think Akira was a slapper. It was,
No.
I think
it was,
that was
it
the
was
one-
a 7. I rest on it's a 7.
I think that was the one we were in most disagreement on. I think Sasha liked it the most. I was kind of in the middle, and
I
then
think
Greg
I
liked it the least. Yeah.
But I mean, it was not trash. It was good.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's a slapper.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that.
Oh,
far.
other than the visuals. The visuals are a slapper.
Yeah,
The
it's just that visuals
the
was
visuals
like
that
whoa,
jerk
whoa,
my
whoa.
Yeah, it was a weird movie to rate
Yeah.
because of
complicated.
that. All right, Greg, what?
This one will be kicking off the Christmas season.
Oh, great.
Oh, holy shit.
Muppets
okay.
Christmas Carol, everyone.
Oh,
I'm
my
kidding, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Dude, I was seriously like thinking about not doing the podcast.
I'm
I was about to leave the
kidding.
car.
I'm
Like I've
kidding.
never actually seriously had that thought, but I was like, I'm not doing it.
That was a goof.
No, I would have watched the Muppets. I would still.
No,
watch the
I would
Muppets.
have enjoyed it because you guys would have just been ratting on it. It would have been
Yeah.
a terrible experience. I would not do that.
Yeah, we probably. Yeah.
No, I would not. I can't
Yeah, I
expect.
will not expose you guys to that movie.
I can't expect you guys to be converted just because of that movie.
No, I would watch it. I'm serious. I'd watch it.
But that's
All right, what's the real movie?
But I know Greg.
um
No way.
Die Hard Christmas movie.
Oh yeah, you want
Okay.
to? Yeah.
Okay.
I
I've
think.
never
We
seen
haven't
it,
seen
so-
an action. movie in a
I don't want to
while.
hype it up too much, but go in expecting a fun, well-done
I
action
told
movie.
Sal that we'd see, Die Hard for the Christmas season,
Ooh.
and he was freaking out. He said his movie. He said he loves the movie. So.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's like,
you haven't seen Die Hard, and everyone's and he was
Oh.
freaking out about that.
we should
so.
definitely get him with this then.
Oh,
Get him on
that's
the
a-
pod.
Yeah. Sweet. I'm thinking I'll get gingerbread cookies,
Uh-huh.
And-
Ooh.
get some of that Christmas ale,
Ooh.
and
Some wife beaters.
yeah, wear some wife beaters,
Oh,
Get
I was
sweaty,
really
get
confused
sweaty,
for a while.
shave our heads,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and-
Get some gum.
maybe do a drinking game. I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm very excited. It'll be very
Okay.
Christmassy, and yeah, be a fun time. Yeah. So See you all later.
Okay, that's a dumb way to end it.
Just end it.